Maybe. All right, Karen, bring that beat back. Bring that beat back. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN, TATN, TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN, TATN, TATN. Better guard your grill.
TATN, TATN, TATN.
Yes, sir. Bear all the way to F down. Do you understand? We're bearing all the way down. All the way down. How low can you go? Way down to the floor. Welcome to Mouthpiece Included. This is the pod where we unpack Spolitricks. That's the fusion between your spots and your polytricks and everything in between located in the superposition. It's only chooses where it wants to be upon your observation. And we appreciate all the observers here today. Thank you, Karen. Welcome to the Mouthpiece, your unapologetic front row seat to the collision of sports, politics, and culture. Every week, we dive into the headlines that matter, from locker room drama to legislative power plays, unpacking the narratives that shape this world on and off the field. Whether it's a viral moment, or a controversial call, or a political pivot, we bring the heat with sharp takes and layered content. Shedeur Sanders got his first start for the Cleveland Browns the other day, okay? Marked a milestone moment as the rookie quarterback stepped into the spotlight with the weight of expectation on his shoulders. His debut adds intrigue to the larger NFL narrative, especially as fans watch how his journey unfolds alongside other young quarterbacks shaping the league's future. In the meanwhile, on the other side of town, the Bears stole headlines with the statement 24-15 victory over the defending world champions, Philadelphia. Fly, Eagles, fly. Okay. The same town where they have enshrined Rocky Balboa, not Sylvester Stallone, but Rocky Balboa as a statue in their city, and they like to boo all the time. So big ups to the Philadelphia fans for making that feel like a home game for our squad and myself personally. Now the focus shifts to Week 14 and a massive NFC North clash. Bears versus FGB. This rivalry always carries weight, but with Chicago riding a 5-game win streak and the Fudge Packers fighting to keep pace, the matchup feels like a turning point, taking the North and never giving our back. The Bears' ground and pound identity will be tested against the Fudge Packers' defense, eager to slow them down, setting the stage for one of this season's most compelling battles. Okay. That's what we got. Okay? That's what we got. Okay? So, whether you're here for sports scheming or political sharp turns, we've got your double dose of insight with just the right amount of edge. This ain't just commentary, it's clarity served with heat. Ready? Let's put on our dirty hair ones, the ones you've been keeping under the bed. You can't wear them out in public anymore. You might be doing some yard work, something of that nature, washing the car. Let's put our dirty air ones in the middle of the wintertime, right after a snowstorm, and pull up to Hallis Hall right at the crack of dawn with the feet stinking, and let's proclaim, let's get to work. Okay? The panel's open. The link's pinned in the chat. So stand down, stand back, stand down, stand back, stand by, or pull the F up. But if you do pull up, do not, and I repeat, do not forget to bring your mouthpiece because you can and will get your feelings hurt. Do us a favor, smash that like button, repost this link to all your Bears fans out there. Anybody who might be a fudge packer, send it to them. All right? Send it to all the fudge packers. Send it to the Eagles fans because the Bears are back. You hear me? And if you're a fair weather fan, eat eat a groin. Okay? If you're a fair weather fan, eat a groin. All right? All right. The views expressed in today's pod are those of the hosts, the guests, and are not necessarily reflective of TATN. Before we get the co-hosts in the building, Midwest Festivals presents Ancestral Echoes. Big ups to our sponsors. Um, that is it'll be a fourth annual house music fest. You got in the middle of nowhere to go where, and you can bring your own camper, you can bring your own tent, you stay overnight, you pack your unmentionables, plenty of water, porta potties if that's what you're doing, or they partnered with people who can drop ship the same so that you don't have to lug it around. If you're an amateur, if you haven't camped since you were a Cub Scout, because maybe somebody put their thumb up your bum. Okay. Now we got Tay Mills Aesthetics. Big ups to Tay Mills Aesthetics. Licensed, bonded, fully insured, multicultural, skin, body, and weight loss pro. All right. You find yourself in sunny Southern California looking for a licensed, bonded, fully insured esthetician. Reach out to Tay Mills at www.taymillsaesthetics.com. That link has just been dropped in the chat. Then, of course, we got Bella B. Big ups to Bella B. Bella B. You might need some swag printed on a shirt, something like that. You might be marketing your company. You know what I mean? And you need something very professionally done. Reach out to Bella B. That link's been dropped in the chat. It's designs365 at gmail.com. Last but not least, you might be looking for a fair weather fan to pull up because your car's stuck in a snow ditch. You might want a Packer backer disguised as a Bears fan. We got to come up with a name like that, to add to the transvestites or something like that. I don't know. We'll think of something. But you might want a fair weather Packer backer. I don't want to be disrespectful to pull up and tow your car. Well, you reach out to Jim Recovery. If you're in that Chicago area, he's been doing this business for over 3 decades. Very experienced. He can come out there and get you whipped to safety and get you to safety before the Venezuelans and Pookie and Ray Ray would even know that your car was there in the first place. I had enough of my yapping. Uh-oh, looks like we lost. Looks like we lost the co-host with the co-most. Big Ace. Looks like we lost him. All right. Well, let's get the co-host with the co-most in here whenever he pulls up. Big Ace. I think he's on the move, local. I think he's traveling on the move out there. So let's get him in the building whenever he comes back. Again, anybody, the link is pinned in the chat. So let's go ahead and get it going. Wemby watch. Wembyama, we're going to skip that. We're going to skip the Bulls watch. We'll do an NBA standings, give you a quick update. But I'll be honest with you, I haven't started watching them because they're lukewarm. They're the temperature of vomit. I don't know if you can say vomit on here. Yeah, 9-8, ninth seed. It's like Groundhog's Day with this team, flirting with the play-in game. Go Bulls! All right, probably a more um, happy topic, I should say. Um, NHL. Let's do the NHL real quick because Connor Bedard looks like he's finally becoming a man. He's supposed to have been drop dead gorgeous. Supposed to have been the second coming of the great Gretzky. So right now we got 23 points. So we're right there flirting with actually first place in the Central Division. But there's a log jam up there. Seems to be a lot of parity. No, that's games played. Points, we've got 25 points. So we're 10-8. All right. Looks like we've fallen off a little bit. We're squarely 1, 2, 3, 4, fifth place in the division. But big ups to Connor Bedard. Let's get that kid some help so that we can turn this thing around and get the Blackhawks back to the top. All right. So Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders. That's Deion Sanders' son. He went out there and balled out. In his first game, he finally got some first team reps during the practice, and then he was able to come out there and play some NFL football with the weight of the world on his shoulders. We do have some highlights of this young man's game. So, Karen, if you can get to the highlights, please, Karen. All righty. Big ups to Karen. Let's see here. Shedeur. All right, Shedeur.
Fat in the tight end is part of this bunch formation at the bottom of the screen. On second down and 10, they go to Fadden. Makes a man miss. There was a good block. And then he's wrapped up shy of the 35-yard line. Play clock.
Not much to do with that play. I could have made that play.
Is down under 5. Sanders from the gun. Throws underneath. Pass is complete, but he's shy of the first down by a couple yards.
Took what the defense gave him, you know. Probably got in there a little late. Got his receiver banged up.
Get out of his hands.
And here we go on third down. Crosby's pressuring. He's going to go long to the far side, and he overthrows his intended.
Smart, I guess, throwing it out of bounds, not putting the ball in harm's way. I don't know who that receiver is. You know, if he's somebody you would trust with a so-called 50-50 ball, or what we called it, the hollow grounds of William H. Ray School, up for grabs balls.
Receiver on first down from the 20.
And we'd literally scream, up for grabs, as we were throwing it. Don't know how smart that was.
7-yard line. Off the play fake, Sanders dumps it off.
Out there.
Off the run by Judkins. Sanders, pressure's coming. Sanders runs away from it. Ooh, nearly intercepted.
Nearly intercepted. Did I miss something there? I don't know. I thought that was a nice decision.
Nearly intercepted. He threw. Sanders, pressure's coming. Sanders runs away from it. Ooh, nearly intercepted.
Oh, he's got to get that in there.
Isaiah Bond, what a
I don't think Caleb Williams can make this play right now.
bomb from Shedeur Sanders.
15 games since the Brown.
Oh, boy. What was that, Shedeur?
Sanders.
No way you make that pass.
It's intercepted at the 44-yard.
I'm going to play armchair quarterback
Sanders,
here.
it's intercepted
And he's
at the
got to
40.
throw that ball to the flats.
Sanders.
He's got to throw that ball.
On second down and 16. Pass complete to the outside. It's Tillman. On first down from the 33. Off the play fake. He'll roll the pocket, the empty pocket, and then he stumbled. His footwork was not great on that pass.
All right. Enough of that, you know. Enough of that, I should say. All right, there, fella. Give me a quick take on and welcome aboard. Can we get an FGB out of you right quick?
No, you can't. You can get a F referees.
What's your take on Shedeur's debut last week, man?
No, I
Great.
told you. I was watching it when he I mean the spark that he gave them it was like, just imagine if he in their division, which is turning out to be weak, if he would have been playing earlier in the season, you could legitimately have a chance to make the playoffs being like one game under 500 or something. So, Yeah, and then once old boy got in a concussion protocol, you had no choice because all the rest of the quarterbacks you had, you traded them away. So I thought he played good, considering that was his first week of running reps with the first team and all of that stuff. Yeah, it's stuff he could do better or
A
whatever,
lot.
but that's expected.
Yeah.
That's expected when you haven't played, but you can see the the type of
Accuracy.
player, yeah, the type of player that he is. He out of this draft that just happened. I'm trying to think what other quarterbacks came out at with him this year, but
The
he
dude
was
at
probably.
Tennessee.
Oh yeah, yeah. But Shador is more accurate than him. To
Yeah.
me,
Yeah.
he's more accurate. He just you got to you got to get reps. You got to give him a chance. If you don't give him a chance, it'll be another team's fortune fine because it's obvious he could play. So
Yeah,
I
I
thought he
agree. And
put
it looks like they definitely need some more offensive talent. And they definitely, I would get a new offensive coordinator and head coach. But like that, those play designs, bro. I'm like, it's like
yeah,
they don't know
remedial.
that he can throw.
Yeah, it's like remedial type
Yeah.
stuff. I did like how they don't trust their line, so they did keep kind of rolling them out on set plays,
Oh,
which is something.
the line sucks, huh?
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not a good line. But I like how they kept rolling them out a bit because he can do that. He can throw from the pocket or roll out.
He's a gamer though. He seems like
Yes, he
I'll
is.
put it this way: he's the best quarterback that they've got right now.
Yeah, yes. And he needs more reps, and you let him play the rest of the season out.
All right, big ups to Dion and big ups to his dad for showing up. His This kid is confused a little bit though, and I don't mean in that kind of way. I mean when you watch him talk to the media,
Hmm.
like he started talking about, yeah, and I went to a charter school. Anybody know about charter? Nigga, you didn't go to Chicago. You didn't go to Chicago, Cream. There's all types of people there. My dad wanted me there. He he talks like like he grew up in the hood with no money, and it's disingenuous because he grew up rich.
Yeah, but I don't think his dad like spoiled them like that. And there was things going on from what I seen when they used to have that reality show that they were kind of a part of. It was dissension with Prime Time and his mom
Hmm.
as they were growing up.
The mom was
So
babying them and wanted them to be a certain way, and
no, no, it was different. It was no, she wasn't like it was. I'd have to tell you when we not on camera, like some of the things that were going on. But he wasn't like the type spoiling those kids. So I mean, Shador is a good kid. He just, he got to grow a little bit. You know what I mean? He's on his own now. So you let him kind of keep developing and growing as a as a man. Let him keep growing as well as a football player.
yeah, no,
So,
I like him. I'm just saying when I see his post game,
Bring it on, Danica. You
well,
know
he's
things
been
like I
put in a
can feel like
position where,
loving you.
so quarterbacks usually talk about the
37.
team and us and we and all of that. But
Yeah,
everything's been the kind of microscope and BS that he's had to put up with. So when they ask him questions, he's referring to me and those type of responses because
he's
of the
just too,
stuff
but he's
he's.
too caught up
Us
in the
to get that
narrative.
dog in us, to have that
I'm here to
mentality,
play
to have
football.
that
That's it.
it factor
That's
in
for
us.
y'all to talk about.
So then we
He's
went
too
to charter
caught
schools,
up.
and I don't know if you're familiar with charter schools, and it's not the best, but
He's just got to put
you
his head
you
down
got a
and
lot
play
of different
football.
people from different situations that you got to be able to adapt to. So that's where all those core different things of being able to relate, being able to understand.
See,
But
he's
now,
saying he's
since I went through
relatable
everything
because he went to
the
charter
past 6
schools.
months, it,
Well,
it,
I
it, it
mean,
led me to a whole
that's
different
his
understanding,
experiences.
and
Now, there's charter
it
schools
led
here,
me
bro, that they I mean, they just like public school. Some of these charter schools here.
I agree,
So it's
but
changed over the years, bro. It's not like when we were coming up through schools and things like, no, it's changed. Some of these charter schools.
well, the athletes who are at those schools will be from all walks of life, and that's what he was trying to communicate.
Right.
But I mean, he's going through this big, grandiose, his road to get here, bro. At the end of the day, you're the son of a Hall of Fame NFL football player. I don't want to hear shit about your hardships to get there. I don't want to hear shit about that. That's all I'm saying. And there's other
Well, I
kids who
mean,
came from worse backgrounds who don't get out here and win a game and start waxing like this.
again, he's a young man,
There's
so
other
you let
young
him,
men, though.
but you let him, everybody's not the same. Everybody doesn't do the same shit. They don't talk about the same stuff. So you
He's the
gotta
only
let him.
one, though. Comes out here and talks like he
I
just won the Super
I
Bowl
don't
his
care. I'm
rookie
not gonna sit
season
here and listen to
after
you try to
growing up
bash
poor.
this dude, man. You can
I'm not bashing him.
kick that shit somewhere
I'm
else,
not going to
bro.
sit here and let you act like he's walking on water and his shit don't
I'm
stink.
not saying that he is. I'm saying let that man grow all of the pressure he's been under, and then he's finally starting to play, and they keep
Excuse
asking
me.
him questions. Yeah, it was pressure on him because he was supposed to be drafted in the first round. You're going to fifth. The
He's rich
team's
either
been
way.
we're
Where's
not
the
talking
pressure?
about financial status. We're talking about his dream to be a successful quarterback in the NFL. That's
Uh-huh.
what you're talking about. It has nothing to do with freaking money.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He's
He's
too caught
already
up in the
rich
narrative.
from
He's too
college.
caught up in it, though. That's for us to talk about. He needs to be talking about the X's and O's in the football,
And,
in my opinion.
and maybe he does, but who are you to tell that grown man what he could talk about when they put him and when they asking him these
So is he a
questions on
grown
that
man or is
podium?
he a kid?
He's a grown man
Okay. Well, if you want to
who's
pamper him and
developing.
put baby powder on his ass
Nah,
and nobody can critique anything he does, then you just do that.
you want to see him in one of your magazines, so you can say drop dead sexy gorgeous. Uh, what you call him, Rollo, Pookie.
How old is Shador Sanders? All I'm saying is this, bro. This is all I'm trying. I support the guy. Everybody who watches this show should know that. But I'm saying when I watch him in his interviews, he's 23 years old. It would be
Mhm.
something. He's 23. It would be something that I would talk to him about if I was Dion. Like, look, man,
I'm sure he
your
talks
life
to him
wasn't
all
all
the
that
time.
you trying to like. Just get out here and play football. Yeah, everybody know you got drafted in the 5th round. Everybody know that. So after every time you do something good, I don't need to hear you talk about it. Nobody wanted to draft me and all this shit. No, it'd be different if he won a playoff game. It'd be different if they just won the Super Bowl or something like that. Then I might sit here and feel more open to that. Just tell the media, next question. I'm here to answer football questions, in my opinion.
When he's done that, they've attacked him with that stuff. When he tried like not to answer the questions, or when he tells a reporter, "Hey man, do you ever haven't you never said nothing good? Never said one good thing about me ever." He told the reporter, he's like, every time you've been covering me over the past however long it was, he said everything you said has been negative, not one good thing. And he said it in such a jovial way, so it's like, man, I think he's a good kid, bro. I
I
do.
think he's a good kid too.
He just look, he's been with Prime his whole football career till now.
Uh-huh.
So he's got to do some growing up on his own, because he doesn't have that security blanket in his father as far as his football career is concerned anymore. So it's just,
Yeah.
some lumps that he got to go through.
Yeah, he's got to go through it. All right. Speaking of drop dead gorgeous, JJ McCarthy, that last game,
Listen,
he had a 34.2 rating.
you're a centerfold for 2023 or
The
whatever
only thing I like
in your
about him is his
magazine.
jersey number.
You
That's
wanted
it.
them to get drafted, and you're centerfold.
It's
Yeah.
the only thing I like about him is his jersey number. Now, I'll be clear about that. Now, they said his rating would have been higher, Diesel, if
Mm-hmm.
he just simply spiked the ball. If they got in victory formation and spiked the ball every play, his rating would have been higher than it was in that game he just played. And I'm here to tell you, if he was colored, if this was anybody colored in the history of football, they'd be on his ass. Finally, they're starting to take the gloves
Yo,
off a little bit.
I've been watching. They've been on this dude, man.
Man, it ain't been the same, bro.
Man, listen.
No. No.
Listen, bro. I'm talking about. You got people talking about, man. He's done as a starter. That they
And
gonna
that
move
started
on.
last week. This guy's been stinking it up. We've been on this show talking about him stinking it up since week one.
He's been hurt part of the year. So part of the year he hasn't been starting. He hadn't played in certain games. So, and remember, he didn't play as a rookie. He was out the whole year. So the games that he's played are only from this year.
You're telling me the temperature, the heat's been on him is same as if he was a black player?
No.
Is that what you're sitting here trying to say?
No.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm saying the heat's been on him. Has it been like what it would be for? No, but they've been on this dude, bro. They've been on him.
They tried to call him a hero after the Bears game when he stunk it up.
Yeah, they did, and we were on him about that.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't be. He didn't do nothing spectacular.
No,
but as he played more games, it's come to fruition. Like, hey, he's not who you thought he was. So
he's not who they thought he was.
Yeah, or you too, because you wanted him drafted. Yeah.
I did not want to draft this guy. You just
I heard you talking about him when he was at Michigan.
You
said he was your centerfold.
No.
He was your centerfold.
Okay.
Your playmate of the year.
What I said is Ryan Poles and his boy toy, Ian Cunningham. There was rumor that came out that they were hot on this guy. That's what I said. And I said, okay, if they were hot on this guy, then they could have went for the haul and then put him in the Bears quarterback room under the tutelage of Justin Fields.
Yeah, then you would have had two.
I was never hot on this guy. I didn't know anything about him out of college.
And
I ain't never even watched his highlight reel.
If you would have had him in there, one of them was obviously Hiroshima and the other is Nagasaki. So no. You definitely couldn't put them two.
You could have brought a veteran in. You still would have had a veteran number 3 quarterback. All right, but look, since 2010, only 3 first-round quarterbacks have had a passer rating under 65 in their first 6 starts. I mean, this is data. Everybody likes analytics. McCarthy, he's the lowest of them all, 57.9, and he's a local kid. Went to Simeon. I think he went to Chicago Simeon. Blaine Gabbert.
Absolutely not. You know, he's one of those.
He's a local kid, right?
Yeah, he might be a local kid, but he doggone sure was out there in them suburbs and possibly could have went to as a transfer student to Eisenhower. Yeah.
We'd have loved to have him. All right. McCarthy, 57.9. Blaine Gabbert, 60.3. And Zach Wilson, 63.5. All these guys are drop dead gorgeous. And all of them had no right being NFL starting quarterbacks. And if Shedeur Sanders had numbers like this after 6 starts, I guarantee you they'd be on his ass. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. Heck yeah. I mean, they've been on him and he hadn't even played in the game.
And he's a 5th rounder.
I mean, they've been on him and I mean, crucifying him, hanging him, and the man never had even played in the game yet.
Correct. So I think we're in agreement here. We just got a quick video. We had some footage of J.J. McCarthy that we wanted to run.
JJ, you only had less than 100 yards and 2 interceptions against the Packers today. What happened out there?
The 9 went crazy out there.
J.J. McCarthy.
No.
He said 9 went crazy out there.
Yeah, and then they started talking about, man, is Justin Jefferson being wasted in his prime in Minnesota, and you know,
well, they made that decision. They had a quarterback.
Yeah, they got off him,
moved off of him, and his team is the number 1 seed in the NFC so far.
Yeah, well, no, he's not number 1. He's like number 2.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Rams are number 1.
Yeah, Rams are 1 and the Bears are 2.
Damn right.
Yeah.
So, quarterback of the week last week. You got anybody who jumps out at you from Sunday?
Man, I had him, and
let's pull up the games.
Yeah, hold on a second. Let me see. I had him.
NFL. games. Let's pull up the games. Week 12. Okay, week 12. Texans, their quarterback is out, right? Yeah, he's still on concussion protocol.
He didn't play.
Colts, Chiefs, you had the colored Mahomes.
Yeah, it's either between Dak.
You're low on Dak. You blamed him for everything last week.
For what?
We had a whole conversation back and forth of you basically calling Dak Prescott a bum and telling me I don't watch the games and how you watch all the Packers games and Dak's the reason why they were struggling. And I was pointing out that he had
Man,
over 100.
Are you smoking hashish
Oh,
or
Dak.
what?
No,
Dak,
you're right. You're
you
right.
talking about Love.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. All right. Yeah, there's Jordan Love. There's Dak Prescott.
Yeah, from last week, it's between Caleb and Dak.
All right.
Dak threw for 354, and they came back and beat the Eagles when they were down 21-0. So I'm gonna give it to Dak.
You gonna give it to Dak?
Yeah, they come.
I'm
You
gonna give
come
it to
back from
Caleb.
21-0.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it to Caleb. I'm gonna be a homer here, but I'm gonna give it to Caleb. I got to be fair. I gave it to JF1 a lot whenever he played decent. I'll give it to Caleb.
Oh yeah, you want to crown him every week. He scrambled. He scrambled for some yards. He's quarterback of the week.
All right, let's get to our predictions. We had Ace in here, and then he said, "Oh my God, I hope he's all right."
Well, I know doggone well. You see, I'm pretty sure you could bet your money he was at that Ravens game, and you see what happened to them.
Yeah, he said he barely got the game because how you go to these hotels now. I don't know what kind of TV thing they got. He got a game that's on international TV. He can't get it.
Look, they wouldn't let him into the Ravens stadium. When they seen him coming,
Who
they
you
were like,
rooting
man, yeah. He's like, Jackson.
He got to declare himself before he punch his ticket, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's go to our predictions. Give an update. Ace came in at 8-3 before he made this prediction. He's now 9-3 because Ace picked the Bears 30, Eagles 27. He's a homer, but he sure picked it. Diesel came in at 5-6. He's now 5-7. He picked the Eagles 31, and Vegas had the Eagles by 7, and Bears 23. 9 came in at 8-3. I'm now 8-4 because I picked the Eagles 24, Bears 21. I said we'd cover, but we wouldn't pull it out. Hink came in at 3-2. He wanted to pick the Eagles. You remember he's like, "Are you switching your pick?" He's like, "No." So he didn't have the balls to do it. So Hink's 3-3 right now because he picked Eagles.
But
27.
on the season, I had the Bears.
Yeah. See, I'm kind of consistent. The reason I picked the Eagles is because this is one of the games before the season started that I had put as an L when I was going through. On the road at the Eagles, I didn't know their fans was going to be booing from word go. Boy, them Philly fans, they just won a Super Bowl last year. I'll tell you what, they don't deserve a winning team in Philly as far as I'm concerned.
No, well, I ain't going to say that. I'm going to say this, that they get tired of, it's something to be said for if you winning ugly and it catches up to you. And I've been saying it from their games every week, and they're like, well, they're winning. They're winning. They're winning. I'm like, yeah, but it's going to catch up to them.
Yeah, you said that.
They're going. And
I'll tell you another thing you said. That you feel like Tyson Bilbo Bajan may be better for this style offense, this BJ offense, than Caleb.
Yeah.
You might be right.
We don't know because he hasn't played it, but
you might be right. An accurate passer.
Yeah. Because there's not many real deep balls that you need to throw.
Who naturally gets rid of the ball quick, can move around in the pocket, and can run a little bit if he needs.
He can run a little bit, but Caleb's escapability is he's got to be the best escape artist in the league as far as avoiding sacks. And the interception he threw
This
today.
game starting to remind me of Donovan McNabb. Go ahead, bro. He's starting to remind me of a young Donovan McNabb.
Yeah, he's
A
a little
young
more
McNabb.
agile. Yeah, he's a little more agile than the younger McNabb. McNabb was more stiff. Looked like he was going to pull a hamstring every time.
He did. He used to pull his hammy twice a game.
But, even though the interception he threw today, I wasn't mad with that interception. It just a little more touch on that screen pass to get over that guy. Just a little more touch. I mean, but the dude sometimes you got to tip it to the defender for making a heck of a play.
Well, our offensive linemen are continuing to allow people to jump and leave their feet. Our lineman was engaged with this dude. As soon as they put their hands up, you supposed to, and they don't be doing that.
Pop them in the chest.
Yeah,
make them feel it so they quit doing it. And then they tried the screens, enough to where the defensive line got used to it. And sometimes you got to look at the coach for that. But I wasn't really mad at that interception that he threw because the guy just made a heck of a play. Sometimes you just got to give it up to a person when they make a play. Say, okay, next time,
yeah,
we'll try to execute.
I can somewhat give you that, but
because he was like rushing, then he stopped, then he jumped, tipped it, and then he looking for it and catch it.
But they gotta learn. But they gotta learn. He's got to do better, man. I want to see more pump fakes, more looking people off. You know what I mean?
He's been. To our surprise, because I said the same that he don't be look. He's been looking people off. It just we can't tell from the TV screen. Because it's like he doesn't, where most guys just see them and they the body shift. Yeah. And then they go back here. He's doing it with his head.
Yeah.
Because I'm looking at the game tape in the week and I'm like, oh, okay. So he is trying to draw this guy
but he ain't
here.
doing it. He ain't moving the defense enough.
On certain plays. Because sometimes it's a work in progress. Because that motherfucker's been under center more than he's ever been in his life.
Yeah.
Because he never was doing that.
And that's what I said they needed to do for Justin, but he ain't played like that in college. I don't care how he played in college. He's a pro now. Put his ass under center.
And you see the motions, they're getting used to it. Not seeing them pre-snaps like we used to.
But he's under center probably more than any other quarterback in the league.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's a work in progress, but he's getting used to it, comfortable with it. Offensive line was outstanding as far as the run blocking. Oh my God.
All right. Hold on. JJ and Kyler Gordon return.
Mm-hmm.
I thought JJ looked good out there. I didn't think Kyler looked so good.
I seen him flying around too. I thought they could have put but then when I thought about it, I was like, well, we don't want him to get hurt again. I was like, put his ass on Brown.
Make him follow. Yeah.
But I guess they figure, hey,
he ain't in that kind of shape yet.
Yeah, and they don't want to hurt him. And then they figure Merton Hanks 2K is kind of taller than, and he was right there on the touchdown.
He should just be eating bread and pizza for the rest of his life. He's so light in the ass.
Yeah, he was right there, and he just overran the ball. But then look,
dude gave him a little push, and he was.
But then he come right back,
didn't he?
On the tush push
and got the fumble and recovered the fumble.
Oh man, yeah, he outstanding.
Hey, he's got a nose for that football.
Yeah, he does. Outstanding.
All right, so let's go ahead and get to it. The defense, bro. We always
hold on before we go to their grades. I'm going to give you our grades from last week and what the Professor Briggs had. Yeah. So.
You got it. What you got? You typed it up or you got it?
I wrote it down and I got his stuff right here. I should have sent it to you. So last week, week 12.
Yeah.
Offense.
Fuck 12, by the way.
He gave the offense a B+. The Professor Briggs. I'll go down the list for us. Ace in the Hole gave him a B+. Bluegrass Hink gave him an A. Jeremiah Mercer, yourself, gave him a B+.
You're right.
and I gave him a B minus. So
Yes, you were hard on him.
yeah, but hey, B plus. Everybody's within like one grade except the overzealous bluegrass Hank. Okay, you giving him an A.
And who's the only one that got it right?
You and Ace in the Hole.
All
Y'all both
right.
had B plus.
All right. All
Now
right.
defense.
Okay.
Ace in the Hole had a B. I think it was a B plus. Bluegrass Hank, A. Jeremiah Mercer, a B plus.
Yes.
And myself, a B minus.
Okay.
The Professor Briggs gave a D minus. And that goes back to what I was saying last week. You don't grade your defense off of who's available and who's out there. You grade them on how you see them playing. So he was just a little more hard up, seeing how they were moving the balls.
And I think you're confusing because we'll grade the defense, but then when I'm doing coaching, we're grading the coaches, and you consistently can't wrap your mind around that. It might be because of your history of the short bus with the big hearing aid. So if we grade the defense, that might be one grade, but if we grade the defensive coach, it might be different because he had less to work with.
Well, no.
And Ace, congratulations. You're the only one who predicted the Bears' victory this week. What do you have to say for yourself? And you're leading the predictions this year.
Yeah, well, I kind of felt that the Bears were going to go out there and do their thing this week. Luckily, they stuck to the game plan. They started to get cute for one little second, but they got back on the bandwagon and started ramming that ball down the Eagles' throat, and there was nothing they could do. So hopefully that'll keep propelling us higher in the NFC, and the Bears continue to believe in the philosophy of getting off the bus, running the ball.
And I think he does get cute, and then he realizes, damn, Caleb only completing 45% of the passes out there today.
Well, yeah. I mean, now, hey, and that the wind was a mother out there.
Did the wind stop blowing when the other quarterback came out there?
That was definitely a factor.
Well, it was a huge factor. They had him throwing a pick too.
It was a factor, but bro, it wasn't a factor.
All them yards Jalen Hurts threw for came at garbage time when we was up and we knew the game was pretty much over.
I was clocking it. His percentage was never as low, and his rating was always twice as high. The whole game, I was watching it.
We wasn't even throwing them. I mean, look. If you watching the same game I'm watching, they never were in control of that game. Philadelphia, never. And Jalen Hurts was looking awful on a lot of those passes, bro.
Yeah, defense
and most of his stuff came at garbage time. That's why you can't really go off stats. You can go off stats some of the time. A game like that, if you're looking at QB stats, man, that dude wasn't playing all of that. He part of the reason why they lost.
I'm not saying he was all of that. What I'm saying is all game Caleb rating was about 30, 40, and Jalen's was about 65. This is before the end of the game. I was tracking it all game. What I'm saying is this guy ended up 19 for 34 and Caleb 17 for 36. So they were about the same. What I'm saying is 48% completion percentage is not going to get it done in the wind and the rain. We had a lot of short passes that he's got to make. The balls were getting batted down. That's Caleb's fault. That's lowering his percentage.
The interception was terrible.
Not according to Diesel. Diesel's praising the all-pro linebacker.
I said I don't have a problem with that interception that he threw because the dude just made a hell of a play on the screenplay. Now, could he have lobbed it over him better? Yes. But the dude, sometimes you got to tip your hat to the guy who make a play on the ball. He made a good-ass defensive play. I mean, what else do you want?
It was 2nd and 1. There's no way we should have been throwing the ball.
Yeah, that's true.
And I said that the coaching, you don't call that kind of play and you keep running this successfully and you want to get cute and throw a little screen pass.
Yeah.
And keep running it down your throat.
So go ahead, man, with your grade. So you were saying that Briggs graded their defense a D.
Yeah, he had a D minus. And nobody on our
team. He's talking about last week, Ace.
Last week. Nobody on our group.
Player.
Nobody in our group gave a C. Everybody was a B or a B minus or above. Now, special teams. I'll go down the line. Ace in the Hole, a C. Bluegrass Hank, a B. Mercer and me, B pluses. Briggs gave special teams last week a C plus. So Ace in the hole would have been the
Yeah, but
closest
we
person.
got to make sure what is Briggs. Briggs is grading the team, so because we
The
do two
team,
rate,
and then he does a separate one for coaching. So
and
he
that's what
does
I'm saying.
offense. He
So
does
you got to
offense,
make sure when you're
defense.
tracking our grades that because the first thing we do on here is we grade the offense, and then we grade the defense, and then we grade the coaching. So we haven't gotten there yet, but
I got what we graded for coaching too.
okay.
So he had a C plus. Ace in the hole had a C. The rest of us had B's or above.
For what, overall coaching?
No, that's for special teams last week.
Okay.
For coaching last week, Ace in the hole, a B minus.
For what coaching?
Well, we didn't
specify.
this was like the overall coaching.
Okay.
It wasn't like we did specifics for each one. But Ace in the hole had a B minus. Bluegrass Hink had an A minus. Mercer and me had B's. He gave C plus.
Well, that's close to my grade and your grade.
Yeah,
it's close to my grade.
Closer to Ace in the hole because he had B minus, and he had C plus.
Yeah,
I had a regular B. You had a regular B, and then Bluegrass had A minus. But yeah, so that's where his grades were, and of course, yeah, he's gonna be harder on defense because he was a defensive player,
and he was a linebacker.
Yeah,
and all the linebackers were hurt.
Right, you get two guys off the ice cream truck. One of them had 18 tackles, the other one had 15 tackles, and this son of a gun grading it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right. I mean, you're lucky they finished the game. Yeah.
Yeah, and the green dot, the Mike got hurt in the first series. They had some guy who ain't been a Mike since high school in there, and he did his thing. But let's start with the defense. We're not just doing grades. First, let's talk about what we saw today in the defense, and then we're going to grade the defense. What's y'all thoughts on what y'all saw out there with the defense?
Go ahead.
Go ahead. I thought I saw he had a pretty good scheme going.
Yeah,
a little mix up between the zone and the pressures he was applying and dropping the defensive lineman back just to confuse the Eagles. And you know, I think the main thing was to stop the run, and they established that early. And you know, they were forced to pass at the end of garbage time, which they did, which was the end of the end of the game, and after that turnover. But what you talking? We'll get back to that turnover. but yeah, I think they played a great game.
What you mean the turnover by Merton Hanks? You talking about Jimmy the Crickets?
No. The turnover by
Brisker or something Byard intercepted him.
Yeah, Byard got a nice pick.
Yeah, he got a nice pick. Yeah, the turnover that Byard got the pick. We went 3 and out. That's when Caleb slid for 0 yards. We needed 3 yards on second down, and then threw an incompletion on next down, and then they got.
You mean when he didn't want to get hit and he slid, and he could have ran for the first?
Yeah, and they got the ball back and took that momentum, went down, and scored a touchdown.
Well, Be Cool 2650 said Caleb is mid on his best day. I would say Caleb is mid right now, but I wouldn't say he's mid on his best day.
No, I mean, this was going to be a tough game. I mean, you're going into Philadelphia on a short week. The defending champs, I don't care how they played last week. I mean, they've got talent on their team, and they're going in their house, and they're sleeping in their own beds and go in there and play some damn football. Like you're the number one team in the NFC says a lot about this team, this coaching staff, and the Chicago Bears.
All right, Diesel, give me your let's talk about the defense before we get to our defensive grades.
They played to me, they played a great game. I mean, you got to understand something. Philly, the word around the league is that their offense is just vanilla. There's no like trickery. They just basic. And the way the Bears played them, it was like, we're not gonna let you get off running the ball, and this guy gonna have to beat us passing. And then Hurts is back there like nervous and stuff. And then whenever they got him in like a third, and it seemed like, 6 or more, they brought pressure. So he couldn't just sit back there and deliver those passes. And all except, not counting when we got the lead in the fourth quarter. Which was good to see because for a chance we didn't have to like really worry about some team making some ridiculous comeback. But yeah, I thought the defense played great, man. They contained the run. They didn't let Saquon have no big day. They didn't let Hurts have a big day. He was throwing inaccurate balls and incompletions in the first half, except for that little drive where he did.
You just hate black quarterbacks.
Yeah. Coming from you, I'd expect that, But
You're just piling on Hurts. What about the crappy offensive line? Well, go ahead. We're talking about their defense, but you keep piling on Hurts.
Well, I'm talking about how our
We're
defense
talking about our
performed.
defense, though.
I'm talking about how our defense performed against their offense. So, other than him making that, the touchdown that he threw, and I thought Merton Hanks 2K was right there on that play. He just overran and got pushed out of the way.
He's too small.
He's not. His momentum took him into the end zone.
He looked back and seen the ball coming and tried to reach back, but it was too late, because receiver know the ball coming and he already doesn't stop. But
you guys are great.
Yeah, I give the D played well, man. They played well.
So I'll give you my assessment. I know. Yeah, they played their ass off, man. They were stopping that tush push. I would have liked to have seen some sacks, at this point in the season, a sack or two. I would have enjoyed that a lot. I thought the backup linebackers did good. I thought they couldn't do anything out there, they being Philly. We were stuffing Saquon, we were in the backfield before the play even started. And that's why their fans was booing. Yeah. I mean, you guys don't like when I say 85 Bears, but they had an 85 Bears reference during the game. First time since the 85 Bears that we had two running backs get over 100 yards. I bet y'all didn't go through the TV and jump down their throat. But we're talking what?
That was on offense.
All right, whatever.
Any mention of the 85 Bears is the defense.
It was Walter Payton. You're wearing his number.
I'm ducking because lightning might strike and hit the middle screen that we're doing. Don't you use no fucking comparisons like that, man.
It was a stat in the game today. What are you talking about?
What's wrong? You can't compare this team to no damn 85, man. Are you crazy?
It's the first time since 85 that we had two running backs to rush over 100 yards. One of them wore number 34, and the other one was the great Matt Suey from Brian's song.
Yeah, that was Al Michaels.
Fucking name out of your mouth, man. What's wrong with you, man?
Al Michaels still think it's 85.
I'll start out with my defensive grade. So you got to jot this down. This isn't defensive coaching. This is the defense. We held that team to 15 points. They got some garbage points. We stopped that 2-point conversion. That was huge. I didn't like the way we let them just wallops down the field in 3 minutes and get that touchdown, though. I did not like that. When it's time to tee off, it's time to tee off and get to the damn quarterback. That being said, I'm going to grade our defense that game a B+. Solid B+.
Okay. That's your grade? Well,
that's my defense grade, not the coaching. It's my defensive grade.
My defensive grade, I'll go into a I don't like those fourth quarter vanilla collapses myself, where we allow the team to just waltz down every week and score a touchdown, either make the game close or get them in a position to kick an onside kick or and boy, we yeah. I'll give him an A minus. I believe that the Bears completely outcoached the Eagles today on both sides of the ball. So
This
I'll
ain't
give the
coaching.
defense. What are we giving them? This is the defense?
Yeah, we're grading the defense.
Yeah. Well, I had
He's
to mention
starting to
that.
do too much with this. It's like two separate grades for each category.
Yeah, it's two
And then
separate
you give an
grades.
overall. But
A minus for the defense.
yeah,
Defensive play.
I gave the defense an A minus as well. I
Wow.
thought they were phenomenal as far as
Y'all gonna be holding
attacking.
hands at the Leo reunion.
Attacking.
The Leo
Well,
High School
they're right
reunion.
down the street. They're not far, right?
Yeah.
But I thought they were they didn't allow them to do anything that they like to do. And the few passes that they did get in the first half, I mean, I could see if people were wide open, but there was one play that the guy was wide open and Hurts threw a bad pass, luckily, because they could have probably had a touchdown when they were in the red zone.
So was it a bad pass or was it the win?
No, that was a bad pass.
Because you guys aren't going to have it both ways.
That was a bad pass. But the wind was howling. I mean, how can you see
So
how
it was
they were
only
kicking the ball?
it was only wind when it was nails. But
Well, because they were going that direction and the wind was behind your back, that direction that they were going. But if you were going the other way, the wind was in your face and it was harder to throw the ball. The wind didn't die down till like the last quarter.
Yeah,
like midway
the
through
second
the last
half
quarter.
of the last quarter. Yeah,
definitely had elements, and and that's when he started throwing the ball at garbage time when the wind died down a little bit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was kind of puzzled. Like, man, they're not going to try to run at the linebackers the way that they did. Who we played last week, Pittsburgh. How they kept running outside and they were getting some success. And I'm like, and when they did try it, the Bears stuffed them. So
before we move off of this, is there a linebacker controversy brewing? Just like there's some secondary controversy brewing? Are you guys real quick to just stop putting these guys back on the ice cream truck so other teams can pick them up off your practice squad? Or are you willing to say, man, we don't have to pay because dude's in a contract year, Edmonds.
You got to be careful with that kind of talk because Bluegrass Hank might come looking for you because that's his
I couldn't even finish my dinner.
Bestie.
That's my boo. How you gonna say it about my?
I had to leave the dinner table.
All pro, man. That's all pro right there.
Well,
I'm just saying though, is there linebacker controversy brewing?
There's controversy brewing everywhere. This is when it gets tough. This is when it gets tough when you start winning. And you got to figure out what you're going to do with your cornerbacks. You got to figure out what the hell you're going to do definitely at safety. And you got to figure out what's going to go on with your linebackers.
Man, your nickel corner. Yeah, man, you got some competition in there, bro. Ain't nobody sitting on their laurels going on. You ain't seen nobody on no podcast this year. You ain't seen none of that shit.
Yeah. Well, they said, and they mentioned it during the game how hard training camp was and how hard they were working during training camp. Everybody from the ones all the way to the scout team.
Yeah.
They're training them like they want to win a game, not like they're doing in Cleveland. But here in Chicago, we're training like we want everybody to be ready to play.
And I was saying that in preseason. Remember, I was saying, like, man, I see effort from like anybody that's been out there on the field. They were like playing hard. Didn't matter what, whether it was starters, the second ones, the third ones. You would have thought they was all starters the way they were playing.
Yeah.
Well, and then that starts with coaching.
Yeah, I gotta give it to him.
What we was complaining about with Eberflus.
He's got these guys, motivated to play.
He was a nice guy. Eberflus was nice. He was too nice for the head coaching job. Yeah.
We always said he was a good D coordinator.
Yeah.
He wasn't. He couldn't
You see, they finally got him a 3-tech in Dallas, and them boys playing some D now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All right. So who's your defensive MVP? You can start it off, Diesel. I mean, you can throw Byard in there. You can throw Jimmy the Crickets. You can throw JJ in there.
Man, that's what I'm trying to think. That's a tough one.
I'll get to some stats for y'all. Might help you.
I'm going to give it to gonna give it to the D line. The D line, and not because
What do you
of
mean? You rubbing your bum on the fence?
not because of the pass rush, so to speak, but because of how they contain the line of scrimmage against the Phillies offensive line. Because they known for having a great offensive line. And I thought
No, their line is sucking this year. That's
well,
why they're not running the ball. They lost
been,
one player retired and another one's hurt. So
but
that's
they've
why
been
Jalen ain't doing
known.
nothing. But you just wanted to key in on him and all the
No,
black players.
no. Phillies, I mean, outside of this year. And what the fuck is you, man? You a Philly? You a Philly special? I mean, you keep trying to pull this man's coattails every time we
I mean,
say something about him.
I'm not gonna sit here and listen to
you. wanted them to win.
He's the MVP of the Super Bowl last year. And then I listened to you praise Nick Foles for 2 years after he was, and then now it's all Jalen Hurts' fault.
Nick Foles beat your GOAT in a Super Bowl.
Right. Who would you rather have, Nick Foles or Jalen Hurts in their prime?
In their prime, Nick Foles.
Yeah, right. This is what I'm saying, America.
Nick Foles, right now in his prime. Yeah, right now, Nick Foles.
Nah.
But no, seriously.
All right, go ahead. At least you told the truth.
The D line didn't get pushed around and controlled the line of scrimmage against Philly's offensive line.
Yeah, both lines were quite stout today. I must say.
I give that to the D line.
So you giving out your MVP to the D line. You're giving all of them game balls. Kevin Byard, I'm just gonna go through some stats. 6 total tackles, 1 pick. Jiminy Cricket, Nashon, 5 total tackles, 1 forced fumble, and a fumble recovery.
Yeah.
Let's see here. No sacks.
He would have got mine.
They had pressures.
He would have got mine, but he gave up that touchdown, so he broke even.
Yeah, I feel
Merton
that.
Hanks 2K. Yeah, I would have gave it to him.
Yeah.
But you gave up that touchdown, but you did come back and make a hell of a play, which you don't see. I don't think I've seen that on the tush push yet, where the guy come in from the side and
he calls a fumble and then he watched it on the ground. He saw nobody was getting. He's like, oh,
yeah, let me get that.
All right, Ace, give me your you've seen the defensive numbers. Who's your defensive MVP? Who are you giving that game ball to?
Oh man, that's tough. You want to give it to the entire defense.
Oh shit! Everybody's rubbing their bum on the fence
because the way they played as a unit today. But I'll give it to the captain of the secondary today. I'll give it to Kevin Byard. It was a great interception, and he played his center field position.
He was showing up throughout the game. You were seeing him flying around. He was around where the ball was.
Yeah. I think with this health,
he was making some hits too.
Yeah,
open field tackles.
The health the Bears are going to start acquiring through the end of this season. You're going to have a hell of a rotation as far as your DBs. You know what we were looking for at the beginning of the season. And if you can get a couple of those linebackers back, man, they're going to be a tough team to play.
Yeah, because you can keep them rested, and then having more players healthy is going to lead to more health. All right. I'm going to go with Byard too. He gets my defensive game ball. So we don't have to spend a lot more time on that. You guys said it eloquently. All right. Let's talk about the offense out there. It's a passing league. You got to have a quarterback that throws the ball for 4,000 yards. Let's talk about offense. What did you like out there, Diesel? Or didn't like?
I love the O-line and the running backs. I mean, that was like from the first, when and I thought we got that first drive. What did we call on that? Did we the 4th down play and we got shanked from a review? Remember the first drive? We were going straight down the field, and then it was fourth down, and they gave us the first down, and we did try to get up there and snap it quick. The Eagles just beat us to the challenge, and but I thought from the beginning we were like, hey, we about to run this ball. We're gonna do some play action here and there, but for the most part, We about to run it down your throat, see if you can stop it. And once you stop it, then we'll try to pass it. They didn't stop it, so we kept doing it the whole game. So my hat's off to the O-line and them two backs.
Before you go
Phenomenal.
further, was that a penalty that they called on Dexter for roughing? Was he not pushed in the back by the offensive lineman into the quarterback? Did y'all see that?
Doesn't matter. We should have a penalty every damn week for roughing the damn passer or pushing the damn quarterback down after he passes the ball
all the time.
The offensive lineman pushed Dexter in his back. It should have been an illegal block, and the back is the flag they should have been calling. And Dexter, that's why he put his hands up. He got pushed in the back, and he got pushed into the quarterback, and nobody talked about it, and it pissed me off personally. And that's why they didn't yank him out the game, because I think our team saw it.
I was starting to feel like the fix is in, but the good thing for us is it seemed like they do the Phillies like they do the Eagles
because they
like
got a black
do
quarterback.
Us.
They don't like
they screw them around too.
Yeah, they don't like Jalen's attitude, and he's getting paid too much money. They don't like that.
Yeah, man, Saquon, and they won a Super Bowl, so there's got to be a change. There's got to be a change.
Yeah. They're not part of the old boy system.
Right. You know how it goes.
Diesel, you still going on the offense? We're not giving grades yet.
No, that's all I had was the old line and those running backs, man. They play outstanding. I mean, that's probably the best I've seen. The running backs and cohesion with the O line. And shit, even when we had Montgomery and Herbert, the O line wasn't like that in sync with them running backs, but they played they ass.
We had dumbass offensive coordinators too who would have never just kept pounding the run. They had to see what Justin can do.
I mean, and you can't really compare the eras based on the line play that we have now with the pre-snap motion, the motion by the tight ends, the motion by the wide receivers, and it gives these guys something to look at, as opposed to what the hell was going on last year when it was hike. Oh, we know this play. Run out to the quarterback.
Shotgun. Hike.
Yeah.
And every blue moon, he gives the ball to the person in motion. So it keeps
the
that
jet
defense.
sweep. You talking about that jet sweep?
He keeps the defense honest. So they like, wait a minute, this could be going to him. And so it's like somebody to the offensive coaching, then I can, give my grade on that. But I was proud of them dudes today, man.
All right, let's go ahead and give your take on the offense.
Yeah, but that motion and the double team blocking and the patience of our running backs, a patience that I don't think Swift had last year before Monangai got here. And maybe that time on the bench where he had to watch Monangai and listen to Eric Bieniemy and figure out, if he wanted to play this game for real or not, really helped Swift in his running.
And he had that revenge factor going up against that organization that moved off of him.
Absolutely.
People forget he was there. Before, wasn't he there before Detroit or after Detroit?
Yeah, he was drafted by
after Detroit.
Yeah.
Yeah, him and Gardner Johnson and no, he was there after Detroit.
After Detroit?
They cut him so they can pay Saquon Barkley.
Yeah.
And the Bears picked him up.
Yeah. So he was at Detroit first.
That's right. So Detroit drafted him.
Yeah, and since the bye week, whatever they did in the bye week, I think they had cattle prods. It's like, you motherfuckers gonna run this ball, and if you don't, you're gonna get the shock of your life, because they've been running like lights out ever since that bye week.
But it's been more of a commitment to it too.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Except those times when they get cute and they feel like Caleb needs to show his arm, or they need to fool the defense. Sometimes, you need to do that with your play action, but a lot of times they just want to change something just to be changing something that's already working, and that's running the ball down the other team's throat.
Well, according to Courtney Cronin, this whole season, and the local Bears media, this whole season is all about Caleb's development. They can care less how many wins you get. That's the narrative at the start of the season. And me and Ace pushed back on that right away. We're not spending the whole damn season about this is about developing your quarterback. We got to come out and win some damn football games.
The only time that it becomes this is about your quarterback is if you don't win games.
If you're
right?
mathematically eliminated.
Yeah, if you're like out of that shit before you could even get in it, then you'd be like, okay, we just looking to develop our quarterback.
Or if you have a really sus roster.
Yeah, but if you're in it, you can win. You can make the playoffs, get to championship.
That helps develop your quarterback.
With a medium tier QB, but great at other things, special teams,
This
defense.
is what we were saying. This is what the Justin guys were saying.
This is just a meatball media. Now we got a damn head coach and a coaching staff that's looking to develop the players that are here.
And call plays according to the players that are here.
Right. We can continue to add talent. There's going to be free agency. Players are going to leave, but we can reinfuse some more talent, maybe younger, maybe faster, maybe smarter talent. And, you never know where we're going to end up in the next 5 to 10 years.
Yeah, I'm going to need your boy to slow down a little bit.
Who, Darnell Wright?
No, he's Luther burden to his teammates. He gets a little. I see him about to get a taunting penalty. You notice when he catches stuff, he gets a little bit too excited, and I'm like, man, they're gonna throw a flag on you.
He's from the boogie. I call him Luther Boogie.
Yeah, you're gonna have to cut. You're gonna have to just slow that down, man, before they flag him.
He's a rookie.
Yeah, he's from the boogie.
Yeah, he's from the boogie. Yeah, East St. Louis.
Yeah.
Did he go to East St. Louis?
Yeah. Yeah, and then he stayed in town. He was recruited by all the major colleges, and he stayed and went to Missouri. I got nothing but love for that guy, man. I would have liked it. I'd have loved him more had he chosen University of Illinois, but he stayed in state. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Turn down all them offers.
Tone it down a little after, and he do it every catch. He's and all
he
that
out there to win.
You see him yapping, and then I'm like, hey, man.
He has been right on the edge. It's like the ref will tell him something. But all right, let's give our grades for the offense.
Okay, so for offense, I'm giving them.
What was it 25 points in a windstorm? 24 points.
I'm gonna give him a B+. And I mean, the run game was an A.
Yeah, the run game was an A+.
Yeah, the run game was the highest you can get, but because we couldn't really pass the ball that much or whatever, so and you know what? I'm gonna give it an A- overall. A-.
He's so generous today.
A-.
Yeah, he must have had some good Thanksgiving food.
Because I'm always looking at, hey, keep doing what's working, and for the most part, they did that. You keep doing what's working. And then when you do throw in the right play action, you get the touchdown pass that he got to come. And quiet as it's kept when he threw that ball, I was like, I hope it's Loveland. I hope it's Loveland because I thought
and it was your boy.
I couldn't believe he caught it because that's like the ball he always would drop.
Fumble and
drop.
But
I didn't see him get up and do his home run thing, or they just didn't show it, huh?
Yeah, he don't want to do that because if he did that home run thing,
he did it. Okay.
It's gonna be Loveland, the one throwing him the pitch.
Loveland, man, he's a beast, bro.
Yeah,
Loveland's
a good pickup.
He's a great pickup, man. He's
got some hands.
He's way more dependable.
He running some smooth routes. He's snatching that ball out the air, man. He don't just run out of bounds. You know what I'm saying? He don't get hurt after every play because Komet get hurt, get up, he be limping and stuff like every time.
Every time, even on the touchdown play, he'd getting up slow. Like, I was like, here we go.
All right, so you gave him a what overall offense?
A-.
Damn.
A-. The run game was that good, man.
Yeah, the run game was A+. I ain't gonna deny that. Pass game was a C. So for that, I'm gonna give their offense a B.
Yeah, I can't argue with it, but I'm just looking at it like the run game was so overwhelming. Like,
Yeah, it was beyond A+. I hear where you're coming from.
yeah, this is
I mean,
overwhelming.
they went back to a Bears record from the 1985 Bears.
Yeah.
Don't use that name in vain.
That's a fact. I know I've been using it when it wasn't
Don't
fact. It was
use
more
that name
feeling.
in vain.
This is a fact.
I think I'll give them a A-, based on the run game, the elements, and they could have ran some plays that were more element friendly to them, but they started to do that in the second half, and I think it's a good game for Caleb to see with the winter months coming in Chicago, what the wind and the cold does to your game plan. So I'll give him an A- on the offense.
I want to see Caleb get better at his ball handling skills. I want to see him start fooling the cameraman. He fooled him once today with those play action fakes because he ain't even fooling the cameraman. I want to see some better ball handling. I was watching it. One of those linebackers didn't even bite on one of those play action fakes because sometimes he do it so quick he don't be nowhere near the running back. He's just going through the motion. JF1 used to do that his rookie season, but he started getting better at it. Bro, once he can start really selling at his, like the way Tom Brady was, man, this is going to be a crazy offense.
Especially with his athletic ability.
Fangio doesn't blitz a lot. He was blitzing Fangio a lot today. A lot.
Because Caleb's numbers against the blitz ain't so good this season.
He from the beginning of the game, though. I mean, like, it was almost like when we played who was that was it the Vikings where they kept trying to catch us on a corner blitz or something from outside?
It was the Vikings.
They were doing the same thing, like hoping to catch the quarterback with his back turned and he turned around and get hit. But then they got to deal with, because like I said, Caleb is the best escape artist at quarterback right now in the NFL. No quarterbacks get out of sacks. Blind, sheer sacks where you're one-on-one with this dude coming in empty, he gets out of more of them than any quarterback I've seen in the league.
I agree. Now, you could tell they've been talking to him, man, just throw the ball away sometimes. But there were sometimes, like on one of those screens, he just threw the ball. I'm like, bro, and that linebacker came clean.
So quick.
Bro, go back a little bit and throw it with some touch. That play was set up.
Just fired in the dirt.
Yeah, he just fired it in the dirt. I'm like, you bitch. You know what I'm saying? Use that. You scared? He gonna come clean. Just go back a little bit more. You might have to take that hit. You know what I'm saying? But and then lay it in there. But he came back the next play and threw a rifle in there and got the first down. That's Caleb for you.
Yeah, he's unpredictable.
As soon as you're ready to move off of him.
As soon as you move off this motherfucker, that's something dazzling. You're like, damn.
I be calling him all kind of F words and Q words. and then I like, man, I'm eating so much Caleb Crow, it ain't even funny. All right, so we graded the offense.
You got to get your grade. You didn't get yours.
I gave it a B.
Caleb is our quarterback.
I gave it a B, but after listening, y'all, I'm going to stick with a B.
A B? Okay.
Yeah. All right, so we was just talking Caleb. I'll pull up his stats for y'all. I know Diesel says stats don't matter. And I agree.
Sometimes they don't matter.
Well, you got to win the game.
Caleb's our quarterback.
17 for 36. It's Chicago, nigga. All right, 17 for 36, 154 yards, 1 TD, 1 pick. It was a great pick, but great play by the defense. He got sacked twice. I don't remember 2 sacks.
I thought he had 1 when the dude the guy, he escaped the blindside guy, and then but the guy
Jalen Carter.
Yeah, he fell right in Jalen Carter's laps. That's the only one I remember.
Maybe he ran like out of bounds without making a gain, and he was like a yard behind the line of scrimmage. I don't remember the second sack. They count that as a sack too.
Yeah.
All right, and his rating was 56.9. According to you guys, it's the worst win any Bears quarterback has ever played in.
No, that's not.
No, that's
well. I mean, that's the way I'm characterizing it because I say this guy's.
I just know that
it's not windy every day.
he played better than Jalen Hurts. And look at Hurts' stats; they look better. And you would say, "Oh, Jalen Hurts had a better game than him." No, he didn't. The hell if he did. No, he didn't.
Mm-mm.
And
They
that's why I
needed him
say
to do more.
stats ain't always the indicator of what happened in the game.
Yeah, I mean, I think they're besides the Super Bowl hangover, they lost their offensive coordinator to the Cowboys to become the head coach, and they haven't gotten over it.
Nah, oh boy, man, every time I watch him, he looks like damn Dustin Johnson, the golfer. Their coach, Sirianni or whatever. Looking at him, I was like, man, he look just like Dustin Johnson. The hell?
He's out there like, wait a minute, man. This isn't supposed to be this way. We're the Super Bowl champions. You guys got to pick it up, figure it out.
What I'm hearing from the league, the different teams in the league and the people who scout them, they're like, all their stuff is just vanilla. They don't do any type of mixed in things to change. So when you prepare for them, they're like, we just prepare for the regular because they don't do nothing different.
Yeah, because
they
used to
same
just
thing.
manhandling everybody.
And now that you can't, you got to change up. And I think that offensive coordinator is hurting them, whoever he is. Because he hasn't changed at all this season. They keep doing the same thing every game.
Well, you guys are blaming the wind, and I just want to on the season, his completion percentage is 58%, and that's why I'm not sitting here just saying the wind. Do you understand? Do y'all understand what I'm saying? His season rating is 88.2, which I'm okay with. I'd like to see it mid-90s. He can get there next season, but. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just, the win was a factor.
Right. We ain't saying the win controlled the whole game. It was a factor. But he didn't play. If you just look at stats, you would think Jalen Hurts outplayed him. He didn't. He was throwing incompletions and bad balls to people. And his receivers, a lot of times, they help him out and bail him out.
But he had an 84.2 rating and 55% completion percentage. And overall this season, he's got a 103.9 rating. Jalen Hurts.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was just the second interception of the season we got today.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if you listen to people around the league, scouts and other teams, their defense has been winning most of their games.
I'm okay with that. I've always been okay with that.
But
it's Chicago.
But it's going to catch up with them. And it's done caught up with them the last 2 weeks.
Well, nobody's going to win the Super Bowl every season.
I mean, hey, what's the goal, though, for if you're the defending champ? You want to try to win it again, right? You got all of the same personnel for the most part back, right?
Yeah,
defense, which their defense is really good.
He must have finished supper.
I mean, they're 8-4. There's no reason to be feeling sorry for these damn guys. They were number one in the NFC until we came to Philly and beat the brakes off of them today. So, we'll see him again.
We will see him again. Big Hank, what's good, my brother? I don't think he can hear us yet. All right, so Caleb's play. That's what we're discussing. Caleb Williams' play. Y'all, what y'all got to say about it?
I mean, are we grading it or just talking?
No, we're just talking about what we saw out there, and then we're gonna grade it.
I mean, typical Caleb, man. It could be better,
Yeah,
could
decision making. Some of his fantastic on the move throws. It's not going to work every week. If you got elements, or if you got, let's say, a wide receiver that's open in the end zone, and instead of running to the ball, run out of the end zone and catching the damn ball, he reaches for it and just falls the hell down. So, I mean, you got different factors every week. So
his biggest playmaker,
his
biggest playmaker on offense is fucking Loveland. The receivers don't exactly make plays and catches balls when it's like
DJ
contested.
Moore fell down. I'm like, is he point shaving?
Odunze did too.
Yeah, both of
Yeah,
them.
but he is making progress. He's listening to us as far as running for those first downs. Although he backslid, Ace, when he slid on that last one. But it was in one play when it was coming after his ass and he put the ball forward and got the first.
Yeah.
Because a game ago, he'd have slid 4 yards short on that play. Like, shit, I'm not risking my body.
I just got my nails done.
Just got my nails done.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
He tackled the fuck out of old boy when he intercepted the ball.
Didn't he?
Did you see,
he
man?
better.
He
better have.
I was
He
like,
better have
damn.
made that tackle.
All right, Hank, what's your take on well, we need your grade first. We need you to grade the defense and then the offense. Not the coaching, but the defense and the offense.
Can y'all guys hear me?
Yeah, we got you, bro.
Okay, cool.
Can you hear me now?
Right on. Man, I definitely give him an A-.
The defense?
Yeah.
What did y'all give him?
The defense, I gave him an A-. You gave him a B+, and Ace in the Hole gave him an A- too.
Look at all y'all gonna be holding hands. Y'all gonna be in lockstep at the Leo class reunion. All right. So I'm the odd man out.
Of course.
Okay. All right. And then what you grading the offense, Hank?
B+.
All right. What did we grade him, Diesel?
You gave him a B. Ace in the Hole gave him an A-. I was gonna give him a B, but I said the run game was so damn dominant, I gotta give him an A-.
Because the run game was beyond A+.
Yes. Just off the chain. Ridiculous.
Okay, bet him up. And then y'all, what'd you think of Caleb today, Hank? And then give me a grade on Caleb's play. And I need y'all grade on Caleb's play after Hank.
I give him a B for today. There was a couple things that was still disturbing, man. Had a chance to get a first down. He slid like 2 yards short. Then we didn't complete. We went for it. Didn't get the 1 yard because he could have got the first down on third.
Was that in the first quarter?
It was in the second quarter.
Okay,
no, second quarter. It was second half.
Yeah.
In the third quarter, I believe.
I thought we got the first on the next play on that one.
No, well, the one I'm talking about, we was 3rd and 1, and then we went for it on 4th when we didn't get it. So this was the beginning of the third quarter. So I was a little upset about that. Then a couple passes. Look, man, we should have for sure had about 31 more. 31 points in that game. I know we scored 24. We could have had 34. That short pass he threw to Roman Nunez, I mean, just threw it. Damn near he had to throw it at his feet. A couple times he overthrew some guys, underthrew some guys. It was like a couple things. Got his ball tipped twice.
Yeah, that's what I be talking about, those tip balls, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Could have been intercepted. He got intercepted at least once, but could have been probably at least 1 to 2 more. So
every game.
I mean, that's a little disturbing because we can't do that. We can't afford to do that, So
he's leading the league in off-target percentage, and this game didn't help him none in that.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a little Richter scale, hovering right around the fault line. He keeps doing it every
So I don't know what his percentage ended up being. Was it in like high 50s?
It was 47% completion
Christ,
percentage, and his rating was I just had it up here. While I'm looking that up, Ace, give me your grade for Caleb today.
Caleb is our quarterback. I'll give him a C. Give him a solid C.
C for cut. Yeah, he had a 47.2 completion percentage and a 56.9 rating. You gave him a C.
I didn't really like the interception, and definitely didn't like the short slide for a first down. Sliding when he could have even if he would have dove forward and not get hit.
You get the yardage to where
you get the yardage.
Yeah.
And sometimes you take that hit and you motivate the fuck out of your team. They know you all in, and you ain't just out there making business decisions.
But that was the possession after Kevin Byard got the interception, and it was very important for us to get a first down and keep that drive going.
But
I think they could have put the game
right.
Well, I thought that what's his name would have had the kahunas, like, you know, from where he come from, to go for it.
I'm glad. I'm tired of everybody in the league going for it on fourth down and looking at these analytics. I'm sick of it. It's been backfiring on them all the last 2 weeks, and I'm so happy.
We got a generational punter.
I think doing in that aspect what Ace explaining, I think we was on our side of the field, so we don't want to mess around, go for it on our side of the field and give them a short field to go for the end zone. That would have been bad for us.
No, I think we was right around the 50 or 45.
Well, if you couldn't get it on the first 3 downs, to quote Mike Dicker, what makes me think you're going to get it on fourth down? All right, Diesel, grade the Caleb. Then we move past this because Ace on short time.
I don't like no damn Mike Dicker.
Oh my God!
Damn, man, what is going? Are you sure you a Birds fan, man?
Don't he sound like a Packers fan, bro?
God damn!
He said it was so much disdain.
I hate to see where his fan is going to be at come next week, man. I hate to see where that's going.
We can talk about him another day, but you know, the stuff you
I don't like
out
Mike Dicker either.
after stuff is over, you know, it changed your whole perspective of them. So
man. You don't know what was in his heart, but Dicker cussed out the refs. Dicker got us, man. Please, y'all get off Mike Dicker. Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
So I give the
we don't know what's in his heart.
C. I gave him a C. He wasn't you know, he's the same stuff every week. But I will say this. The same, and I try to remind myself this because I'm harder on quarterbacks than anybody, but as you watch our other quarterbacks play, they do the same stuff. They get
and I'll give them the same grade.
Let me finish. They get balls batted.
Yeah.
They throw
not as many as him though. He's leading the league in balls batted and the off target percentage. That's all we're saying.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about just other things that I see quarterbacks do, right? And you'd be surprised how much worse that they do throughout a game as opposed to him. And it's
his season.
And I just have to remind myself, like, okay, I'm hard on this dude, but when I watch other quarterbacks play,
Hink's completion percentage on the season is 58%. You'd be hard to find a starting NFL quarterback with a lower outside of JJ McCarthy with a lower completion percentage than this. I don't want to hear about other quarterbacks, what they're doing and not doing. This guy's generational. He was supposed to be a once in a 20-year prospect, and I expect more from him. And if you're gonna present another quarterback, I'll give the other quarterback the same grade I'm gonna give him. I'm gonna give Caleb a C. Now let's move on. Who's your offensive MVP?
That's a fucking cap. No, you're not gonna move off.
Man, we on short time, bro. We on short time.
Well, you on short time, then don't comment when I'm trying to.
We're on short time. We're going through these categories. Now you want to wear poetically. You moved off, Caleb. Now you want to sit here and be his magistrate attorney and talking about you moved off of him. So let's move on
and let us see your Philly jersey.
You moved off of him. What are we doing?
Hurts nuts since this fucking telecast started.
Okay.
I swear I think he was at the
fucking FGB. We want to get to that.
He's an Eagle.
Who's your offensive MVP of that game?
No, you tell me your grade for Caleb first. You didn't.
C. I told you.
You're too busy trying to criticize everything you say.
It's a C, like on your hat. It's a C for Caleb. Offensive MVP. Who you giving it to?
Cunt that you got, right?
Man, look here. I'm gonna go with Cal Monunga.
Yeah.
Okay.
Go with the rookie, baby.
Okay. Diesel was on the money with Cal Monunga because I wasn't as high on him as the rest of y'all was.
I was. He was a thumper out of Rutgers. I felt that way when he's a. All right, don't hate.
He's a 7th round draft pick. Nobody cared about him.
He was thumping in Rutgers.
Okay.
Thumping. None
of these guys mentioned Monunga before the draft, and now they're Monunga guys.
Well, I mean,
look here.
We were looking for different higher players, but yeah, I mean, once the Bears drafted him, and he was on the roster, you had to go back and realize how much of a thumper he was at Rutgers, and now you know the history that he hasn't fumbled since he came
High
out of the
school.
damn womb.
High school, right?
Yeah.
All right, mine is going to go to DeAndre Swift.
No,
Ace, who's your offensive MVP?
I'll go with Monangai as well. Oh, I want to give it to the entire running backs room, but I'll give it to Monangai because he's he was thumping the day. He gave Philly the business.
I'm giving threefold: the offensive line and them two running backs. That's it. The line and them two backs.
We're going to run out of balls, as many game balls as you're giving away, Diesel.
Hey, I got to give it where credit is due, okay? I'm not going to shortchange anybody because I'm holding on to Jalen Hurts nuts while he's struggling, okay? Got to get the balls out. I'm going to give them out.
Damn. Hold on. Pause.
I'm sure you are.
Pause.
Yeah, I bet you are. You're going to take your shirt off. You're going to be blowing the whistle. All right, coaching grades. Let's go to coaching grades, y'all. All right. Grade the special teams coordinator.
He stayed out of the way today. I'll give him a B.
You don't like that black son of a bitch, do you, Ace?
I don't like the level of play that they're at a lot of games. So once he raises his room's level of play, then I'll raise his grades.
So you gave him a B. All right, Hank.
I'm gonna give the man an A, man. We had no turnovers, no block kicks, with no missed
not
field goals,
supposed to.
extra points. You're correct.
We got the onside kick.
We had opportunities. We took advantage of it. The return was decent. No bumbling other punts.
You saying it was clean? It was a clean game.
Yeah, it was a clean game. So I'm gonna give him an A.
You missed Diesel gave Briggs' grades earlier, and Hank, you're way higher than.
Yeah, you're way higher than the norm.
That's because I'm better than everybody else. Way
higher.
Tell them, Hank.
I'm gonna give him a nothing spectacular happened. They did their job. I'm gonna give him a B, Diesel.
I'm giving them an A-. I thought that they did every kick returns was fine. Coverage,
yeah, they covered the fuck out of the kick coverage. Yeah.
And with the wind blowing, Duvernay, he doesn't like fumble kicks, kick returns. So he was solid. I think we only had one field goal attempt, right?
Yeah.
Didn't miss any extra points.
Y'all got to pay for me to go to a Bears game in Chicago. I'm going to wear a Velus Jones jersey and have a Velus sign up. And I'm going to start, Velus. I'm going to see if I can get everybody going.
No.
That'll never happen.
Just start throwing peanuts and stuff at you.
So he gave Roy Dubin a whole new name. Is that what you said Diesel's doing? He called him man Velus Jones.
Yeah, we want Velus Jones out there.
No, that's him. That's Mercer's boy.
Yeah.
The same way that you love Butch. What's his name?
Butch Stud.
Y'all need to stop.
Yeah, Butch Stud.
He loved Velus Jones the same
he probably sent Butch a get well basket. You know what I mean? With some turkey in there, some turkey jerky.
Hey, Hank, he was talking about
for his
groin in the mail.
He's talking about possibly benching some of them starters from linebackers when they come back. I said, man, you got to be careful how you talk about them linebackers like that. So Bluegrass Hank gonna be in here.
Is there a linebacker controversy, Hank Bruin? Is there a linebacker controversy? These boys been balling.
If there is, I didn't know nothing about it, brother. But I don't think it will be. All
right, what grades you gave the special teams, Diesel?
I gave him an A-.
All right, let's run through this, y'all. Defense, start with you, Diesel. This is the defensive coach. Remember, we're focusing on the game plan.
Yeah.
Defensive coach.
Yeah.
Oh, A.
All right, Ace.
Defensive coach, I give him a A-.
Okay, Hank.
I give him an A.
All right, I'm not going to be that guy. I'll give him an A2, Diesel. I'll give him an A2.
A's all around.
Offensive coordinator, and that's going to be Declan Doyle, and the hot, sexy new name, Coach BJ. He took his shirt off today, too, in the locker room. So everybody gets hot dogs. Yeah, everybody gets
nipples.
He wants to go rub him with McVay.
Everybody gets hot dogs at the Wiener Schnitzel or whatever they call it up north.
Well,
It's
Caleb didn't have
Boys Town and Jacestown.
He didn't have his shirt on either when Coach BJ flashed his nipples to the world. So
what grade are you giving BJ, man? Shirt off or shirt on?
I'm gonna give him definitely I'll give him an 8 for today.
What? All right. You guys are in a good mood. That Thanksgiving food must have been great. All right, Diesel, what you giving Coach BJ?
A-.
Wow. I already know Hink is gonna give an A+.
Oh well,
if y'all gave those grades, what's your grade?
If you put together one drive, you get A.
Hey, I'm like Oprah Winfrey. Everybody get an A. Shit.
well, once he realized that he had got cute, and he got off of that and started running the damn ball again, and keeping the passing game short and sweet. I think the game plan was quite effective. So
he actually acknowledged that in the post-game interview, Ace. Exactly what you said. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so Hank, what's your grade for BJ?
That's definitely, I got to give him an A+, man. Look, we had two guys had 100 yards rushing in that game. We haven't had it since Matsui and Walter Payton.
What year was that?
About 87.
1985.
No, it wasn't 85.
It was 85. It was. They showed the graphic during the game.
I thought it was about 86.
It's 6 or 87.
Okay. It was 85, baby.
Even if it was 85, you shouldn't be mentioning their name in the same breath.
I'm just mentioning their name. All right. Yeah, so you got the A+.
I'm just saying what the last time we had that, man, was back in the 80s. We cover with that.
Just
back
say
in
the 80s.
Yeah. So
yes, very well stated.
The Vince Evans era
had 100 yards. The game plan was tremendous, and we bullied them. That's pretty much what we did. We pumped the shit out of them. Anytime you got two guys rushing 100 yards, each one of them had a touchdown. That's what you call serious bully ball.
Beat up the defensive line to get some
offensive line was blocking,
accolades.
putting guys on their ass. Look, I think we only had 3 offensive linemen who had penalties. So I'm good with that. I'm good with that.
And they knew what was coming, and they couldn't damn stop.
They couldn't stop.
I'm gonna give it an A-.
Come on now.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it an A-. And they're lucky to get that out of me.
God damn.
I mean, your quarterback's out there with a 47.
He's the only one the only black quarterback that he makes exceptions for. He don't give him the benefit of nothing.
It's coming from the guy who moved off of him 5 weeks ago.
Hey,
you know what I mean?
Hey, that's following what I say, right?
You moved off
somebody
of him.
Like
you moved off of him.
Yeah, I'm off of him. I'm still off of him.
It's like breaking up with somebody and then you showing up defending them.
Still doing
you can't talk to her. I'm at the club. No,
he's still doing
right,
the
baby?
same thing.
You all right? You moved off her 5 years ago, bro.
Are you saying he was one of them spin the block guys?
Yeah, you moved off her, man. Why are we listening to you? You all right, baby? You know what I mean?
Well, he's already talking about black quarterbacks, right? This is the only exception. This guy, not Justin Fields, not Hurts. No, he goes to Williams to make exceptions. Okay.
No,
overall coaching. Let's run through it. Start with you, Diesel. Overall coaching. That's the whole coaching staff.
The whole coaching staff
on a short week on the road against the defending Super Bowl champs.
A-.
Okay. Ace.
I'm giving them an A. They outcoached Philly's coaching staff from the beginning of the game to the end. And I don't know what's going on in Philadelphia. I don't know. Because we intimidated them and bullied them, they really couldn't figure out what the hell to do with the Bears today. And it showed. It showed. Yes, they had a chance to get closer to us, but I wouldn't have went for the 2. I'd have went for the 1 point.
The analytics said go for the 2.
Man, are you crazy? It put them down 9 points and pretty much ended the damn game. That was stupid.
I agree. All right, so you gave him a what grade, Ace?
I gave him an A.
All right. If you guys both gave A's, then Hank's gonna give him an A+.
Hey man, get a flat out A. Stop it, man. Don't do that,
please. All right. Coaching. Yeah. I mean, I hate to be that guy. I mean, everybody's giving A's out. I'll go ahead and go with the AD, though. You know, I don't want to do it because that damn black quarterback, that black son of a bitch.
I know it's just going against your ass. You know?
He let me down. In fact, B+. Well, no, we're doing coaching. You're right. Yeah. I gotta stay focused. A. I'm gonna give it an A because it's got nothing to do with Caleb.
Right.
Although he did get cute and start trying to call more passes for Caleb, but I'm gonna stay with the A. All right, y'all. Let's go with the Bears FGB preview.
Yes.
FGB week.
We got the Fudge Packers coming to town.
We're going there.
We're going to the Fudge Packers. Fudge Packers. We'll start out with our keys to victory. Ace, what's your keys to victory for us to come home with a W?
The Chicago Bears get off the bus running the damn football. And that's the key. You know, you got this Micah Parson guy running around getting sacks.
Yeah.
We gotta slap him in the mouth and run the ball up the gut to the side or whatever opposite side he not on, or whatever motion we can get and double team blocking we can get, just like we did this week. Go up to Green Bay and run the ball down their damn throats, set up the play action, and win this football game.
You can't run the ball 35, 40 times when you have a generational quarterback in a game.
I wouldn't give a damn if he threw the ball 6 times. If he completed 3 and we won the damn football game, that's a win. We're the number 1 team in the NFC, and we're going to show it next week.
He said he's going to treat that man like Rex Grossman, man. He said, hell no, he just going to hand the hell off.
That's what he said. All right.
Well, we would have had another Super Bowl if we would have did that in the damn Super Bowl instead of let that clown go out there and throw the ball in the rain.
Okay, Keys, man, they talking about 15-mile-per-hour wind. Precipitation 20%, so no rain, no snow. Humidity 71%, 29 degrees in Green Bay. That's going to be the weather Sunday right now. All right, keys to victory, Diesel.
For next week,
yeah.
Can we get FGB?
Control the ball. The ball control.
He gonna act like he didn't hear you, Ace.
Yeah, I sure am, because I ain't saying it. But control the ball.
God damn.
It's too weak to say it.
Man, he's doing all that and he's wearing this goddamn green shirt, man. This is some bullshit.
It's some bullshit.
Look at you looking like a damn Blue Devil, like a Duke Blue Devil. What the hell is that? I mean, but I want them to, if they can control the ball, whatever the game plan is, and you can't let Jordan Love get hot. You can't let him get hot because
you don't like that black son of a bitch.
He's a streaky. I mean, the fuck do I need to like him for? I mean, if he get hot, he can kill you.
He'll be on the sideline.
No, wait a minute, Mercer. Let me see your face again. Do you want?
No, we had a whole debate about this, and I told you Jordan Love is a good player. So you're saying don't let him get
good player.
Don't let him get hot.
Don't start.
How do we not let him get hot?
You got to mix up your defense. I mean, you got to really mix it up. If you can stop their run and make them one-dimensional, and then you got your secondary back for the most part. So, do
so you're saying ball control, running the ball, stopping their run, making them one-dimensional, and then mixing it up against Jordan Love. Hank, keys to victory against the Pack on the road.
Well, of course, we definitely going to have to make sure we run the ball. Keep Josh Jacobs in we could contain him. And I forced Jordan Love to beat us. Y'all saying he's a good quarterback. I'm not a fan of Jordan Love.
I'm not a fan of him either.
Now he wants to say that once the Blue Devil starts.
I've said that last week.
He wasn't saying that.
You need a hearing aid.
You weren't just saying that just now.
I said I'm a fan of the culture. We had this discussion last week. This is why They probably would have thrown you out of William H. Ray and put you in a slow class
I
at
would have never
Cosmins.
went to that fucking school.
I don't even
that
think they would
always
have tolerated
referring
this
to.
in the LD.
Whether handicap whooped your ass. I
God
would have never went to
damn,
that
man.
school.
What is going on here?
I mean, he's always talking about you put you on the slow bus.
William H. Ray.
Right. Yeah.
All right, but you're not a fan of Jordan Love.
No.
Shout out to the disabled.
But what do you mean? You don't think he's that? You don't think he's him?
No,
he's a streaky guy.
I think if as long as we can put some pressure on him, we'll be fine.
Who would you rather have at the helm, Jordan Love or Caleb Williams right now?
Neither one of them.
If you had a gun to your head and you had to choose, no more dinners for the rest of your life. If you don't choose, who are you going with?
For this season or period?
Right now.
Probably Jordan Love.
There you go. Ace, who you going with?
I'd probably go with Jordan Love right now.
Okay, and I'm going with Jordan Love too.
I'm not. I'm going with Caleb.
But yet you moved off of him. You're just trying to be ironic.
You talking about it? You want me to compare him to another?
You
dude?
just want to be ironic.
Look,
you're just having takes for the sake of takes.
No,
at this point,
you're asking a question. You don't want to hear my take.
Let me finish. Give my keys to victory.
Yeah, go ahead. We want to
go ahead.
If we
before
can do
I get
that,
back on this.
I think our corners could be good enough to get the coverage that we're gonna need, so we can have enough time to pressure Jordan Love in this situation. And I believe, look, running the ball at Parsons, don't run away from him. Run at him. You know what I'm saying? Run at him.
Punch him in his
make
mouth.
him stop the run. Show us he can stop the run. Prove to us that he could do it. And so, with that being said, I think that's what's going to happen. We're going to run that ball. You're going to probably get about 35 carries between the two running backs, and man, I see us winning that way. Maybe at the last second with the last second field goal, like we did last year when we played them at Green Bay.
We're gonna beat the brakes off them this year.
Okay, I'm all for it too.
My keys to victory is run the ball down their throat, bear down, get up, like Ace said, get off the bus running. My keys to victory is getting good Caleb. One thing about Caleb, he don't like Green Bay. No. He beat the Packers last year on the road. He knows how important it is to us as fans. He's one of the only quarterbacks we had who really dug into that. Jim McMahon dug into that too. The rest of them, it's just another game. That's for the fans. So get Caleb going early. You know what I'm saying? Get him some passes, get his confidence up, and running game. As far as what Diesel said, I agree to him. Stop their running game, make that team one-dimensional. That's what I'm going with. That's my keys to victory. All right, so let's do our predictions.
Yeah, hit them with that 12-13 personnel. Had both tight ends and bringing in the other bum to block off the bench and run that ball, and then hit the tight ends for those 10-20 yard outs or whatever, and give them the business. Bear down. But my predictions: Bears 24, Green FGB 17.
Wait.
Put it in the books.
Yeah, let me put that in the books. So you said Bears 24, FGB
17.
Ace is leading us right now too, so you got to take his analysis more serious than the rest of us.
Not on the regular season, he's not.
Yes, I am. What are you talking about?
He doesn't know Ace.
He's talking about week to week. No, go give him the regular season grades. I'm on point.
Yeah, we're all right around that of the regular season. Ace 24. Ace said Bears 24. And you got Pack only getting 17?
Damn right.
Okay. All right. Hink, give me your score.
I'm going to go with 27-24. Bears win.
Bears 27. And Packers what?
24.
Oh, okay. You got us winning in a pinch. Diesel. What are you going with? Bears at Packers.
2017 Green Bay.
Okay, Bears, Packers. 2017 Green Bay. 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 2017 Green Vegas line. Y'all don't like to hear it until afterwards. Okay,
Packers don't give up a lot of points, man. They don't.
Diesel said Bears 20. Pack
2017.
17. 9. And Ace is 9-3. I'm 8-4. Ink, you 3-3. And Diesel, I think Diesel was 5-6. Let's see. 5-6. You picked the Eagles today. And Diesel's 5-7. I'm just gonna keep picking against the Bears, huh, Diesel? You ain't gonna learn.
Pull up my regular season record.
Well, why are you deviating now? It makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? All right. All right, so sorry for me to read these lines. We're giving up 6.5 points, y'all.
Of course.
The over-under is 46.5. So Hink has got the over.
46.5.
Diesel's got the under. Ace has got the under. We're giving up 6.5 points. All right, so I'm gonna go 28. Pack. Oh, Jordan Love's colored. He's got that melanin in him. Of course, he was raised by a white family. You got to factor all this in when you're making your final. I'm gonna go Pack 20. Bears 28, Pack 20. This is to put some respect on our names.
Number one team in NFC.
Yeah, because the narrative all year has been we ain't beat nobody good. That Dallas victory is looking more and more good every time Dallas keep winning. We ain't beat nobody. You know, that's the narrative. So we just beat the defending champs.
They
come
keep
around
trying to find excuses every time we beat
don't
somebody.
Yeah, we beat the first place Steelers when they came to town.
Oh, yeah, but the Steelers ain't nothing yet to back up quarterback. All right, so
beat Philly, and all of them picked. There was only one person on ESPN that I seen pick the Bears, and that was Greeny.
I'll tell you what, it was only one person on Mouthpiece Included that picked the Bears, and that was Ace.
But
yeah, I picked them on the season though.
Hank wanted to do it, but he was too worried about getting to that dinner. He almost changed it. Remember, Ace? He was like, he came out there. He was like, man, you know what? And the Bears are gonna win. And we asked him. We was ready. We asked him, are you changing your pick?
Yeah.
I just stuck to it because I had Philly winning this game preseason, and I just and then Diesel when Philly lost last week, I thought they was gonna come out. They came out there like they didn't even care about the game.
Yeah, it's like,
yeah.
What are we doing out here?
They was all making business decisions, bro. They wasn't putting their bodies on the line, nothing.
Yeah, they had the turkey playing to get into the playoffs, man. They
both of their lines, defensive line and offensive line,
took a day off.
Controlled by the Bears.
Yeah.
They still had
both lines of scrimmage.
And think about what you just said after watching that Super Bowl, how dominant their lines were. Yeah. And I was like, man, we gotta get better in the trenches. And we just dominated on the road, dominated their line. Had their fans booing from the first quarter.
They were leaving at the fourth quarter. They were leaving when we took like that 9-point lead again. They was walking out.
What was you saying, Ace? Because I didn't see too many Bears fans out there. But what was you saying, Ace?
No, I mean, shit, the tickets were $400 damn. That's the day after Thanksgiving, and that's to send the nosebleeds. Are you nuts?
You right. Yeah, Christmas coming. It's Black Friday. I'm spending that $400.
Yeah, Bears fans don't do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you know, they looked like they were, you know, they had a turkey or ham. It looked like they was eating ham yesterday. Ham stuffing inside of them, and you know they weren't ready to play football today.
No, they wasn't.
And we get a week and a half off to get ready for these damn fudge Packers. So I'm ready. I'm ready for some football.
Well, the Packers
week.
got an extra day to prepare longer than us because they played yesterday.
Yeah, who cares?
Well, I'm
They're
just saying you
scared.
can't throw that out there like it's an advantage when it's literally not.
Well, it is for us. We got injuries. So we need some players that need to get. I know they got some too, but damn it.
All right.
We're gonna win.
All right. This is a poll because I know Ace got a boogie. We ran this on the Self Love Show. Will the Bears make the playoffs this season? This was put up 4 days ago.
Yeah.
11% said, "Are you kidding me?" And I think that was Corch. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely bear down, 89%, and nobody was rubbing their bum on the fence. I said if the Bears win this game, you could chalk us up getting to the NFC Championship. I said that, although I didn't pick us. Yeah, to win this game. And I had the playoff picture up here. Look at that playoff picture. Look at how about them Bears, man?
Yeah.
I said when they won last week, we were in the playoffs. So, I mean, when they won last week, I was like, if we remember before that game, I was like, if they win, we're in the playoffs.
Yeah,
we're gonna win.
We all said that.
10 games.
You're talking about Pittsburgh. Yeah, we all said that.
Yeah.
But I'm saying
now
because we won this game, we're going to the NFC Championship.
Advantage now.
Yeah, we got to get that one seed.
But we got to battle for this home field advantage.
Man, we trust me. Trust me on this analysis.
We got other teams getting hurt. We're playing Cleveland. We're going to beat the brakes off the damn Fudge Packers.
Yeah,
and we got and we're going to definitely beat Detroit when they limp into Soldier Field and on that grass out there in the cold weather.
We got a revenge game against Detroit, cocky son of bitches.
We got something for them.
Us. Ran the score up and everything.
Mr. fucking fourth down himself.
Mr. Fourth down. Go for it.
Yeah.
4th and 90 on our own one. We're going to go for it.
Yeah. They definitely disrespected us the second game of the season.
And we got the 49ers too.
And we got the Niners.
Yeah,
and they can be beat too. I watching them play. Carolina was playing them tough. They should have fucking won that game. And Bryce Young gets in fucking red zone and throwing picks. He could have ran the ball right in, man, from the fucking 5-yard line.
The advantage they got out there is that long flight we got to take out there.
Yeah, we didn't play good there last year either.
We never do.
Y'all see that playoff picture? And then we had another poll. Would you trade Caleb Nails Williams for Jalen Hurts? We just had the bowl game today. 33%. I was one of those who said absolutely. 67% said absolutely not. And I'm trying to
Nobody rubbed their bum?
What's that, Phil?
Nobody rubbed their bum, huh?
No, we didn't have any bum rubbers. I'm trying to think if I want to change my vote after what I saw today.
Hurts, I think his issues are like almost like his mental.
Right? Yeah, but if Hurts had this coach behind him, Hurts played under 4 straight offensive coordinator, different offense. If he had this offensive coordinator and this team around him and this hungry team, I think
give him the one he had 2 seasons ago. You know, whoever he had before this guy that he got now.
Yeah,
winning. That's when it gets tough because people start leaving when you're winning.
When they win, they're gonna leave. And if you got any kind of juice, you can maintain that offensive system with a new coordinator. But I guess you don't have no juice.
But that's why you have to that's why I love what Ben Johnson's doing. He's got Declan Doyle, somebody in the system. You know what I mean? And Declan ain't nobody gonna offer him jobs. But if Ben ever get fired or leave, we can just promote Declan Doyle to the head coach.
If Ben gets fired, Declan and that whole damn staff has got to go.
It's gone. They got to go.
Or you could promote.
We're not keeping that.
See, that's what's wrong. Y'all don't want to build a culture. Guy. Or you could promote Eric Bieniemy. Matt LaFleur came from within. You got to stop going outside. You got to go from within. You can promote.
You get them from within if they're going to do the same type of system and thing that you do. Sometimes the problem is those guys who get elevated, they want to create their own niche to stuff. so they can be recognized for it, and it don't always work out.
Yeah, they want to change everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Coach BJ ain't going nowhere. I don't think no time soon.
He wanted to come here. He could have went anywhere.
Changed, we're paying him a boatload of money. He changed the culture, and these guys are out there playing every damn week and winning, as opposed to going out playing every week and having the coach stumbling and bumbling the end of every game, and not knowing how the hell to end the damn win an NFL football game. So that was one of my big problems going into this season, that the Bears need to learn how to win some damn football games, and they've started to do it. And we're 9-3. Bear down, FGB.
So, if we go into I'll say this: if we win 11 games this season, if we get to an NFC Championship this year, which I'm predicting now, I'll take my shirt off on the show.
All right. You're going to show your nipples like Coach BJ,
huh? Yeah, I guess I'll be showing my nipples like Coach BJ.
That's going to be a horrible sight, because he's got almost all of the black QB's jerseys up under his shirt. So he's going to have to take all of those off.
Go ahead with your final words, Ace, and because I know you got a boogie.
Yeah. I'll buy all of you a hot dog when he takes his shirt off when the Bears make it to the NFC Championship.
With mustard or without mustard?
With mustard. My final words is the Bears played a great game this week. Went to Philly, took care of business. The game plan was solid, and you tried to deviate from it for a quick minute, but you came back into reality, looking at the elements, looking at what Caleb was offering today, knowing he had bad Caleb today, and had bad Caleb today. So, the coaching staff got it done, and we appreciate the coaching staff getting it done. It's a signature win for the Bears, beating the Super Bowl champions. And next week, we go into FGB and do the same damn thing. We're going to take the North and never give it back. And it starts with winning in Green Bay again. That's right. The Bears are going to go up there and do their thing. And I'm ready. I'm ready for some Bears-Packers football. Maybe it's going to start meaning something again. It only means something when the Bears win. So when the Bears ended their season last year with a win in Green Bay, and we're going to start the series again this week with a win in Green Bay. Bear down, FGB. Those are my final words.
Will you promise us you're not going to be at Lambeau Sunday?
No, I'm not going to Lambeau. What? Well, no, I'm not attending any more Bears games this year.
All right.
Don't go to no playoff games either. That's for damn sure.
Playoffs?
Yeah.
Well, it depends on what city. If they make it to the Super Bowl, I definitely will be at the Super Bowl.
Now, Bluegrass, did you see he went to that damn Ravens game, and what happened to the Ravens?
I did not go to the Ravens game. I watched it on TV.
We got videotape of you being at the stadium, and they wouldn't let you in. When they seen you coming, they was like, "No, don't let them in. Don't let them in."
So you saying So you saying Ace's old slept rock? Is that what you're telling me?
No.
Bad thing coming if you coming to that stadium rooting for your team.
Ace, before you go, what do you have to say against the fair weather bandwagon so-called Bears fans who are now jumping their ass on the bandwagon? I'm not talking about your common females who don't really watch football, but what about these men out here who all they do is shit on the Bears? And it's okay to have an opinion, but to root for the Packers, to root for another team, to sound like outsiders, and now the Bears are winning and they're jumping on the bandwagon. What do you have to say to those people?
You fair weather.
I can't let you get on Diesel like that, man. I know he's going through some shit, man.
No,
okay.
he's not going.
No, this ain't about
okay, not talking about Diesel.
I know it about.
If you look at my preseason record for the Bears, I'm right on point.
I said Diesel predicted
win
the
like
Bears
11
was going to
or
be
12 games.
He said 11-6. And one thing about Diesel, he He watches all the games, and he ain't no other fan. We just be messing with him because he won't say a simple thing like FGB. So
He
it
won't
makes me
say it.
question his proclivities. But what are you saying, Ace? His sexual
Oh, you
orientation?
Hey, there's a lot of bandwagon jumpers out here in the city right now.
I know.
Oh my gosh. There's one in particular that has claimed to be a Bears fan from years past and got Green Bay Packer paraphernalia in his home. How
But
the hell are you a Bears fan?
raised both his kids as Packer fans, Hank. We can't make this
Yeah.
up.
Yeah. And now you want to come back on the bandwagon and they're going to be 6-11, 6-11. Oh, well, they're only going to win one more game. Oh, they're only going to win one more game. Oh, they're only going to win. These are the Chicago Bears. We got a new coach and they got a new coaching staff. Anybody can make predictions when we got an idiot as a coach. And we got Hall of Fame Velus Jones running around out there on the field. But the Bears are
easy.
The Bears.
Man, you starting to see them coming around. You seeing them around downtown. I be going to the office. They be sneaking, coming in with Bears hats on and different. I'm like, where the hell was this stuff last year, or before they even start winning games this year?
Yeah.
You heard
it's sexy.
Crickets.
It's sexy now.
Yeah, it's sexy
now.
Yeah.
You see Bears watch parties every weekend.
Yeah.
You got
all of the bars, even the places where they play house music and stuff, man, they got watch parties going on.
Yeah.
And there's
and they can't name one player because they ain't been watching.
No, there's diehards like us. Don't get me wrong. They be watching all of the stuff and into it.
There's diehards.
But there's and the girls, they usually carry-ons. Whatever their husband or guy like. They tend to
can't fight the women.
And y'all know I'm out here in LA. And you mentioned the Bears. I got my jersey on, and y'all might experience it when y'all travel. You mentioned, they the worst team in the history of the NFL. I'll be telling them, man, put some respect on our motherfucking name. I say it just like that. Then they back, man, put some respect on our name.
We original
hear
team.
about your narratives and shit.
Yeah, but most of the time, I see people that I get the bear down, and that's when I know they're a Bear fan. I'm out, y'all. Happy Turkey Day. God bless y'all. Be safe. We out.
All right, Ace.
Peace and blessings, Ace.
Be safe.
All right, take care, man.
All right, so let's roll. Let's go ahead and go with Hank. Go ahead and give me your final words, bro.
Man, look, we had the opportunity of celebrating Thanksgiving. Hopefully, y'all got to celebrate with the family members and the loved ones and everybody, man. So, man, shout out to you guys for that. But like I've been saying, I'm gonna continue to push out, man. Angel Tree is going, man. Definitely do what you can if you can contribute to the Salvation Army by dropping a few coins, a few bills in the red kittle. Do that. Me and my wife went out shopping today I got a bag back there. I got most of the stuff that I'm gonna get for my Angel Tree kids. Looking forward to presenting it to them, man. It should be a great time. But I just love the opportunity of giving back because the Lord blessed me to be able to do it. Without him, I wouldn't be here. So shout out to everybody who's doing the right thing, man, and just love up on your peoples, man.
I think you're gonna, if you're giving them some of them toys you got back there along the ledge, you're gonna be scaring some of these kids, right?
I don't have toys on the list.
But those props, whatever they are,
those are action figures
and
statues.
Action figures and statues.
Yeah.
Where's your Jason? Where's your Jason? I don't see him.
He's over there.
Oh, is that him?
Right by Chucky.
Coach Gruden. Okay. He got Coach Gruden back there.
Yeah, he's got Chucky and Gruden, all them action figures back there, man. Okay. Now I'm glad Ace had to get up out of here, man. I felt like he was about to drop that loaf while he was on the whatever he ate yesterday. He was ready to come out right now.
Jesus Christ. You gonna wait till that man turn his back, go talk about it?
That's what he do.
God damn,
I gotta get them. They get me all the time.
Work.
The minute I leave, they be getting me for 10 minutes. So I have to get them sometime.
But bro,
you look for the payback.
Yeah, no, that's good stuff. That's good stuff what you're doing, man. And 100%, man. May Yahuwah bless you. You know what I mean? And I know you don't do it to get stuff back tenfold, but the more you give, the more you get, people.
I believe that.
Yeah.
You got any words for the fair weather bandwagon Bear fans hopping on, Hank?
Man, look, applications to become a Bear fans in August. If you started now, we don't want to accept you. We'll see you next open enrollment. That's when you can jump on and let us know when you real to the real. But now you ain't been riding with us all year. Don't ride with us now because we don't want you.
Now.
Yeah, we don't want you.
100%.
Get you a striped gremlin back there, Bluegrass. See striped.
I got a Mogwai. You want to see him?
You got to put him on the ledge next week. Let me see the Mogwai.
Look, y'all keep talking. I'll go get him.
Grab it. All right, Diesel, while he grabbing that, go ahead with your final words, bro.
Final words. I'm so happy because we in the playoffs, baby. No ifs, no ands, no buts. If nothing else, we're a wild card. It's a successful season. Now we're jockeying for what nobody thought was possible. Home field advantage. So if we finish, they changed it. 1 and 2 used to get a bye. Only 1 gets to bye now, right? So hopefully if we keep playing like we do.
Playoffs? Don't talk about it. Playoffs?
And maybe you can look up the Rams remaining schedule to see who they play. That's who we want to see them lose some games. But man, I'm proud of these guys, man. Despite all of the doubts and stuff we have, and like I say, when I look at other teams, they stuff don't smell no better than a lot of the stuff the Bears be shoveling. And there's no one dominant team in this league from what I've seen as of this point. I'm real proud of these guys, and hopefully we can go in there. If we can beat Green Bay, hey, that's another notch in the division on our belt. And like I say, we jockeying for home field advantage now, which feels good. And can't wait to hear the pundits' takes on the game today, because I know that they really gonna go in on the Eagles. Because they still not gonna give the Bears the credit that they rightfully deserve. So they're gonna more or less take it out on the Eagles and just criticize.
A week after they gave Dallas all the credit.
Yeah. And they always saying, oh, they're gonna do a number on the Bears. They're gonna let them have it and this and that. So they're gonna put the blame on the Eagles, not give the Bears no credit, and then we right back to square one. But we don't care. We just keep winning. We're gonna be at home. Hopefully we can play a home game in the playoffs if we don't get home field advantage. But I'm proud of the guys, man. Really proud of them.
Yeah, well, you get one of those top 4 seeds, I want to say that's how you get a home game. Now, you got Panthers for the Rams. They should win that.
That's not no. Now, listen, the Panthers, that's not no easy walk.
I'm not saying it will, but they should win that.
They should, but it ain't no walk.
The Cardinals should be 2 wins. We need the Lions to do us a favor and come here to L.A. and beat the brakes off the Rams. That'd be huge for us. And then the Seahawks.
Oh, yeah, they got
going to the Seahawks.
Hey, look, the Lions, Seahawks, and the Falcons. And the Falcons, they got
an easier schedule than we got remaining.
Yeah, they do. They do. But if they can lose 2 of them remaining 6 or 3, I mean, hopefully, at least 2.
Yeah, they need to lose 3. Yeah.
And we can possibly get them.
Yeah. Yeah, we can. If we go like 4-2, we can. Yeah, we can.
Yeah, but that's my final word. I'm proud of these dudes. They're winning in ways I didn't expect, but nonetheless, I'm happy that they're winning. And let's keep it going.
Let's keep it going. All right, Hank, what you got to show us? Hold on, let's.
Yeah, he's got Mogwai.
Hold on, Hank. Because I'm gonna stop both our cameras so they can see it. All right.
Got that gizmo.
Oh yeah, he got that gizmo, man. Yeah, my mom, man, rest her soul. She was big on the. Is that the same thing? Did they have like babies, bro?
Yeah, well, the rules for them. If
you feed them after midnight.
That's the. If you feed them after midnight, that's when they can.
You got to avoid bright lights.
Yeah, bright lights.
Do Do not get them wet and don't feed them after midnight. That's
don't get them wet.
Is the biggest one because then they turn evil if you feed
After
them
12,
after
I'm worse than a gremlin. Feed me hip hop and I
And
start trembling.
trembling.
Boy, y'all don't know nothing about that hip hop.
Shout out to the coldest MC of all times.
Hey,
yeah, I agree.
If y'all ain't heard that Cabin in the Sky, that De La Soul album, do yourself a favor. And bro, man, they got Primo on there. They got top producers, Nas on there. They got Q-Tip on there, bro. They even got some Dave on there, bro. Like, yeah, man, check that out, man. It's an ode to hip hop. It's a banger, Diesel. Now I'm not gonna give it 5 mics, but I'm gonna give it 4.
Okay, I'm gonna check it out.
Cabin in the Sky.
You remember what they
Pete
did?
Rock on there.
You remember what they did to Preach from Cooley High?
Yeah.
The Gremlins. You remember what they did to him? He was the scientist at the lab when he brought him in there to check him out.
Yeah.
And he's like, he went in there and they done turned evil, right?
Yeah.
So he stick him with the needle right between his fingers, right? Because he's like, I'm gonna draw some blood and test you.
Yeah.
When they came back and found him, they had flipped him over and stuck the needle in his head.
Yeah, you like that. You like how they do black people in horror films. You like that.
And that's all you take out of it.
You do, because that's the whole thing. It's a whole narrative with our culture. They always do us the most fucked up in all these films. Look at you. Happier than you've been the whole show.
They did the woman in the house worse, who was riding that stairwell case, that electric stairwell
I'm gonna have to watch Gremlins again.
Man, they shot her right out the window.
I think it came. Did it come out the same year we won the Super Bowl? Did it? 86?
It was like 84. Came out 84.
84. Okay.
Yeah, and we won in 85. But we had a damn good team in 84 and 86.
You gotta get you a stripe, Hank. You know, Stripe was the one, the leader, who had the little gray hair strip. You gotta get him when they turned evil.
Remember, he had a mohawk.
Yeah,
he did. Yeah, he did. He had a Mr. T, didn't he?
Yeah, he the one went jumped in the water while he was evil.
Hey, Diesel, he collect comic books, bro.
Yeah, I'm a big time collector.
How you gonna sit there and talk about my collection and call them toys, but you collect comic books?
Man, what's the difference? I wasn't taking a shot. I'm just telling you, hey, where's your I was like, where's your Jason up there since you got Freddy and Chucky and Michael Myers and all them? I didn't see Jason. That's what I was asking.
He's right by Freddy. I got Jigsaw up there. I got
yeah, I see all them superheroes. You got mainly DC characters up there. Yeah.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I got them 3 right there. I got them all over, man. This is just a section. I got my whole basement's full of Funko Pops and stuff.
Oh, see, yeah, he's the person to be right at a. What's the last Comic-Con you went to, Hank?
I went to one in Owensboro last year. I'll be in Lexington in March.
So you never been to Chicago Comic-Con, bro?
That's the second best one they have.
Yeah. What's the first best? LA?
San Diego.
San Diego.
Okay.
They got all the stars.
New York got a good one too, though. New York
is just a whole damn lot of people.
But the only thing is, San Diego is hard to get a ticket, man. It's hard to get a ticket. You talking about 3 to 5 years out waiting period.
Waiting list? Man, I'm right here. I'm like an hour and a half.
Everybody knows that when they drop new movies and stuff, they get announced at San Diego Comic-Con. Yeah. So you have a whole bunch of stars there that you would not normally see at regular cons throughout the country. Yeah, you got people that still come to different cons, stars and stuff, but not to the magnitude that San Diego does.
Yeah, because Stan Lee came to one in Chicago, didn't he?
He was going to all.
I think the reason why it's hard for me to get, my son plays college ball, so it's kind of hard for me to get out there because I think it's like around March or a little bit before that.
We got 2. We got
your son, he be hooping?
Yeah.
Okay.
C2E2 comes out in March.
Mm-hmm.
And then they changed it. It used to be Wizard World, but his Fan Expo is in the late summer in August.
What position is he playing, bro?
Oh, he's a point guard.
Okay, yeah, I played the one, bro. Not in college, though.
Okay.
Yeah, through varsity high school, but okay.
Yeah, but I hit up them cons all the time, Hank. I'm always looking for
Hold on, you don't get into the cosplay. You ain't gonna see Diesel out there dressed up, Emma.
Nah, you'll never see me. You'll see me laughing at people in cosplay.
Don't get us started. Because see, me and Diesel used to work in the office together. So we used to get him and one of our other guys, one of our other coworkers, hell, they used to go all the time, Comic-Con, holding hands, standing in line. You know what I mean?
Oh, Lord. He said holding hands.
We used to get them hell. But they went. You know what I'm saying? They
was holding hands together.
We were going every year because, the company that grades books, they used to, before the pandemic, there was only 4 cities that they would do on-site grading. So you didn't have to get your books and ship them in and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You can go there on a Thursday when it opened, turn your books in, get them back on Saturday or Sunday before the convention is over. So it was a big thing.
Down.
Huh?
I think one of them shut down. They stopped. Doing it.
It's still going, but
no, I'm talking about the grading. The company you ship off do the grading. I think one of them shut down. They stopped doing them or something.
One probably it was like a little janky one. They were be grading their books, their own books, and selling them. So it was like,
yeah.
But the main company, they still in business. It was just the pandemic happened, and it was 4 cities. Chicago was one of them. Chicago, Baltimore, Orlando, and I think maybe Philly. But New York didn't get it, and neither did San Diego. So pandemic happens. Boom. They ain't had on-site grading since. They just started doing it again at a couple of different conventions. And I think one at Heroes Con, which I think is in Carolina. And I just seen some other one. Might be coming in Kentucky. I'm not sure. But they haven't had it back in Chicago since the pandemic happened.
Hey, did you watch that video I sent you? Man, these marks was cleaning out their parents' attic and found a number one book, Superman. In mint condition, bro, and got the highest amount of money.
Highest grade of a Superman book that's around. Because the Superman books, those are golden age, so those are from the 40s, and 30s. Those books, prior to that one that they found, they graded it a 9, bro. 6.5.
Yeah.
6 point or 6.
And I think it sold for the highest ever. They said 13 million or something.
Yeah. And it'll probably sell again from the person who bought it. And they'll probably end up getting 15.
And they found it in the attic, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I mean, one of the things I always do, because I collect vinyl too. I collect albums.
Yeah.
And I always make sure I hit up these yard sales, man.
Yeah.
I always check them yards. Some people don't like doing it because, for whatever reason. But I always check them out, man.
Garage sales,
be gems in there,
yard sales, flea markets, all of that stuff, man. I'm always.
But if you saw a number one comic book in there like that in mint condition and they wanted $5, y'all wouldn't feel guilty about paying that $5 and walking off with it?
Absolutely not.
Hey, I'm a double down. I give them to you. Here you go.
I'm not gonna feel guilty about nothing.
After the auction, I'm gonna pull back up. I'm like, I'll buy it. Give me your number and your email. Then after the auction, I have to throw him something, man. I gotta sleep at night.
There's artists, and I'm talking about regular artists, not comic artists. They'll be in New York, right? Right at Central Park or something, on the street, and painting stuff. Famous artists where their stuff is worth thousands.
Yeah.
And because the people don't know, but they don't mind doing it, and they'll be negotiating with a person. Give me $50, $100, or back. This paint gonna probably sell for 10, 20,000. And then they find out what they got. They're like, "Oh wow!"
Yeah, and I was sitting here chewing them down the whole time. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, we can't say that. All right, y'all, we gotta wrap up. I got the producers in my ear.
All right, yeah, I'm out, man.
Appreciate y'all. Bear down.
Bear down, fellas. Y'all have it easy.
Yes, sir. All right. So Shedeur Sanders' first start with the Browns was just the beginning of a larger story that will continue to unfold as he grows into his role and faces the challenges of leading an NFL offense. His debut sets the tone for what could become one of this season's most compelling rookie narratives. For our Bears, the 24-25 W over the Eagles wasn't just another win. It was a statement. It was a statement game that's going to propel us into playing for the Papa Bear Hallis Trophy this season, in my mind. The ground game dominated. Our defense was stout. and Caleb Nails Williams delivered when it mattered most. Chicago showed that we can impose our will against any level of competition, and that confidence shall carry forward henceforth. Put some respect on our name. Looking ahead, the clash with our rivals, the Fudge Packers, looms as both a test and an opportunity. Rivalries define seasons, and this one has the potential to cement our Bears as true contenders in the National Football League. With momentum on our side, the Bears enter the next chapter ready to prove that our rise is more than just a hot streak. It's the start of something lasting. This ain't just content, it's connection. And it means more because all y'all are here. So stay locked in. We appreciate your support and enthusiasm for the pod. If you have any more questions, concerns, or need further information, feel free to reach out to us. Our email is on the About tab, or you can drop a comment. Stay tuned, stay passionate, bear down, and as always, until next time, FGB. We got GB week, okay? FGB, y'all. We got a big game coming up. And Karen's going to take us out of here, y'all. Big ups to Karen.
Put a shovel in the ground.
Breaking my heart, man. Yeah. Breaking my heart. You guys gonna get your little suburban stadium and your little and you probably have halter top night, fingernail paint night. You get your fingernails painted.
I'm not going out there, man. I go watch them out of town before I go to damn out of town.
All right. You find yourself sliding through. You might be in LA. On Florence and Normandy. Hey, homie. Hey, man, come here. You better. You might be in Chicago. Woo! Dipping down Ashland. You better. Watch your back. Check your six. Double check that blind spot. Use that blind spot assist. TATN. Better guard your grill. TATN. Guard your grill. TATN. Mouthpiece included. TATN. Bear down. TATN. Bear down. Knuckle up. TATN. Mouthpiece included. And don't forget
it, baby.
And don't forget to.
Whatever you do, don't forget it. Like, share, subscribe. Hey, butterfly.
Forget to bring your mouthpiece.
Sure. Don't forget it.